All right, let's go ahead and start. Oh, we live right now? Did Curtis not count us off or nothing?
Curtis, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that.
Bro,
Hey, man, you
We
sound
having-
sweet, man.
having behind the scenes conversations.
bro, that could have been a disaster, dog.
Curtis done snapped the ball before the cadence, man.
My
Like,
bad. I snapped the ball before the cadence, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's on me.
God damn, bro.
what the fuck?
Oh, man.
God damn, man. What if we was
That
talking
was
about
before the
politics?
cadence. That's on me. That is
What if
on
we was
me.
talking about politics or something, man?
We rarely talk about politics off camera. Stop it.
On air?
Oh my goodness. Curtis trying to get the show canceled. He tired of working here.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Man, we could have been talking about something sensitive. Next thing you know, everybody here. You know what else I can't stand?
I could have been talking about where I live and shit. Like, damn. This how we started.
Like, you know what? Yo, I could have been over here like, you know what's really wrong with this country? It could have been all bad.
Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. Well,
man.
welcome to a call. That certainly was an interesting opening for sure. Lot to talk about, man. Lot to talk about. Look, man. First, I don't think I've seen enough smoke for one individual out there. And I don't know who this individual is. But whatever asshole said, yeah, man, let's schedule the Pittsburgh game in Pittsburgh right after the fucking London game. There's a special place in Brown's hell for you. Like, what in the world were you thinking? Like,
yeah, it was pretty obvious how that was gonna go from the jump. Like it's pretty obvious.
I don't know where this happens, right? But like, there's been so much turnover in Cleveland that it feels like there are some things that get missed, but there has been enough stability here that I feel like people should understand that certain games you just don't play games with, right? In the Pittsburgh game in Pittsburgh, what if they offer you that or a bye, you got to take the fucking bye week. Like, I understand the thinking, but no thinking is better than just, hey, man, that's a weird week of football. Like, it's always a weird week of football. I'm gonna be real with you. We've wanted to fire the coach after that game in seasons where the Browns went on to win 11 games. Both times, by the way. Both times. We've won 11 games. After the Pittsburgh game, we were like, yeah, we want to fire the coach, right? Like, that's how diabolical this game is. And those were good football teams, like much better than this year's team. I'm not at all insinuating that they're going to turn it around and win fucking 11 games. Turn it around at this point would be winning 6 games, right? Like,
which is what I've been saying from the beginning. Right. We win 6 games. I'm cool.
I don't know if we're even getting to that point because there's just so much gross going on with this team. What we want to start with, man? Curtis, you pick. You pick since you almost doxed us at the beginning of the show. Pick the first thing we get mad about today, man. Because I only got till 4:30. Okay.
Wasn't trying to get us doxed. I mean, we could start with the offense since we want to talk about that.
Do we need to talk about it?
Here's the thing, right? Because I just watched the all 22 of it. And for better or worse, like, I don't think Dylan's the problem with the offense. Like, I was watching him. I was like, he's fine. Right? Like, there's something there. He's an NFL player. I don't know what his ceiling is as an NFL player, but his floor certainly is much higher, right, than I think people anticipated. Like, he can play in the league. I think he was pressing in the fourth quarter to try to make a play, and he's just not that kind of quarterback. Right? Like, it's just, you need a playmaker at the position. That's not what he's going to do. You need a play executor at the position. He's going to be fine there. It's everything else around the quarterback position that I find to be just horrific right now. One, like it's twofold, right? I'm not happy with the wide receiver play, but also we call so many, we're so reliant on these breaking 10-yard routes downfield to do anything. Like I've talked about this with Curtis and B. Jacks before. Kevin can't let go of the dream of 2020 of that offensive line. And when you watch this offense, it's a lot of shit that you can call when your offensive line is good. And our offensive line is not good. Like so many times, like, oh, we just blocked this up. That's a big play there. And it's like, yeah, but our line fucking sucks. Like, and we have not adjusted to that reality. I see on both sides of the ball, two coordinators or two heads of the offense and defense that have just not evolved in the last 3 years. And I think that's the worst thing about it, right? I think after 2020, it was reason to be optimistic about Kevin Stefanski. You're thinking he's going to get better. He's going to evolve. He's going to add new things. Well, what he's added has been horrific to the offense. And what he's needed to evolve and kind of add to the next level of, we've seen other guys do it more successfully than him. Kevin O'Connell, right? That he comes to mind. Matt LaFleur, he comes to mind. Hell, man, I'm out here watching the Seahawks thinking to myself, damn, should we have hired Clint Kubiak?
I still can.
You know how I know it's bad, Cole? I'm open to Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh, you want that, man? You want that, man?
Hold on, stop. Watch what you're saying. Want Cliff Kingsbury, but I was watching it. I'm like, I feel like we would be a better offense right now with Cliff Kingsbury. I don't think we'd be good, but we'd be better than what we are.
Man, the offense so bad, you stop hating on. I
put down the gun. Ceasefire time. Like it's time to have a dialogue.
He stopped hating. That's how bad it is.
As far as him mentioning Kubiak, I mean, Clint's been fine. He surprised me, but there are moments in which he gets way too conservative for his own being. That's why they almost lost that Arizona game, because he went away from what's working, and that almost killed us. But he's been fine.
Clint is more involved than Kevin Stefanski at this point, and that is a fucking problem.
Listen, bro, Kevin is stale, man. It's stale, bro. And I understand the personnel isn't as good as it needs to be. I completely understand that. I'm not trying to make, and I'm not overlooking that. Okay, but you just watch this offense, bro. It's stale. He's not even trying to get the most out of the guys that he's got. Like you said, bro, he still thinks this is 2020. It's like, not 2020, bro.
Kevin Stefanski call the offense is like watching Joey Badass rap in 2025. Where you like, you still doing the same shit you was doing when I was in college, Joey?
Yes.
It's the same rhyme scheme. Old ass flows trying to convince me that you their favorite, right? Like, come on. like we still boom bapping and shit on offense. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We all thought this would evolve. We all thought this would evolve after 2023. We're like, that's a baseline. We're going to get better. And then they brought in Ken Dorsey, and it's gotten worse. And then they brought in Tommy Rees to add some new things. And I don't even know what Tommy Rees doing. like, it's not good right now. Like, I don't think we're getting, I watched this game and I was like, honest to God, cross my chest, I don't think we're getting the most out of Dylan Gabriel right now. Not even close.
I don't even think we're getting the most out of anybody.
I think if like Kyle Shanahan had Dylan Gabriel right now, he would actually be doing some stuff with him. Like, I watched Dylan Gabriel, I'm like, a good coach should be able to get something out of what he's doing right now. Like, yeah, he's not throwing the ball downfield, but he's finding success through tough situations. Like, the line's terrible. It's muddy as fuck. Like, you know, but we're not, like, everything Dylan's doing right now is difficult. You ever notice that? It's all so fucking difficult. And that wasn't the case with Jacoby Brissett. That wasn't the case with Joe Flacco in 2023. That wasn't the case with Baker Mayfield in 2020. That was why we were excited. But now that teams have taken those avenues of easy success away from Kevin, he has not adjusted. Now, look, we all know that the offense is the main reason we suck right now, right? Like we're all in agreement. The main reason, the 60% of the pie is the offense sucks.
It's probably more than 60.
Whatever percentage you want to give it,
probably more than 60, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I was talking to somebody. Talking to somebody who was covering the team, and he was like, "Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If the Browns had the 26th best, or if the Browns had the 27th best offense instead of the 32nd best offense, they are 100% 3-3 right now."
No, I'm dead serious about this, right? I've talked about it because people are like, "Why are we mad?" Because some people hit me up, "Why are we mad that we're 1-5?" That was always the plan. And the thing is, like, I don't think people are mad at the record, right? Like the record,
it's how we got here.
Yeah, it's the fact that we came in with low expectations for the offense, and the offense is plummeting on low expectations right now. Like that's what's happening right now. We came in saying, because here's what I said coming in: at best we'll be 18th in the NFL, but if we're 25th in the NFL as an offense, I think I could be okay with that. Right? That would be a significant improvement from where we were last year. We haven't improved. We've actually gotten worse. Like the whole point of Kevin Stefanski this year was, hey, he's gonna give us a floor. That's what we all put our faith in. Like, hey, yeah, Kevin's 2-time coach of the year. We've seen him put a floor in on offense. We're watching this offense. It doesn't have a floor. And look, I can't sit here and say the quarterback position is not giving you a floor right now. Like, it was easy to blame the shit on Joe Flacco. But it's not the quarterback position. You can put Shador in there. Like, it probably get worse, like, if he's not running the offense well. But you're probably going to score the same amount of points. Like, it's stale. And look, the same problems that exist on offense are happening on defense. The only difference is that the defense is so fucking talented that the floor of how bad they could be is only put so low.
bro, you've been ranting about the defense for
like 2 weeks. Because I don't know how more people aren't like, this is a problem. Everything that I'm seeing with the defense right now is so alarming to me in the long term, because what the excuse people are giving right now is, well, the offense stinks and how could they be motivated? So you telling me we got a team full on the defensive side of the ball?
Did you just beep yourself?
Yes. We want to stay monetized, don't we? Yes. Like straight up. That's really what we got? A defense that I don't want to work if they're not working. Like, really? This is what we doing? A defensive player that wants to put himself in the caliber of like guys like Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, right? Some of the greatest defensive players ever play in the AFC North is sitting there with a stank ass attitude because the offense can't score points. I can't fucking stand it. Like, I can't fucking stand it.
Like, what can I say about Myles Garrett, man? What can I say about Myles Garrett that's not gonna get us demonetized? Hey man, like I don't have any sympathy for him, and I don't think anybody should have any sympathy for him whatsoever. Because ultimately, brother, you signed that contract after you asked out.
Yeah,
and look, out and came back. Like I'm not trying to hear it.
And you talked all this shit about being a leader and how you gonna help lead the team and change everything. And what the fuck are you doing these last 2 weeks? And here's what bugged me the most. If Myles had went out there and got like 4 sacks and a TFL and was out there balling, and then, then he threw the offense under the bus, I might have some leniency for that because the brother's trying.
Yeah, at that point, I'd be like, you know what? He's right.
I'm like, you know what, Myles? Like, I'm not really going to bitch about this. Like, I don't like it, but I'm not going to sit here and make a whole video bitching about it, right? Like, it's not really that deep.
He had what?
Or one tackle? Have all this room for accountability and him to skirt it and then throw it on the offense, I thought was just like, hey, bro, you can't have that C on your chest no more. That's not it. Like, you were ass in the game. I saw Jeffrey Simmons after that Titans game, right? Talking about we need to be better. I need to do more. I need to help the young guys get in the right position. That's fucking leadership. What Myles doing? This ain't leadership. This ain't leadership. He talking about he don't want to be the next Joe Thomas. Then act like it. Because how you acting right now is a man okay with fucking losing. He's okay with pointing fingers. He's okay with it not being his fault. He's okay with not doing anything about it. Then you want to sit there in the summer and talk about how you want to play with the fucking Washington Commanders. Please shut the fuck up. I don't care. I do not care. And look, Myles gets attacked for a lot of dumb shit. A lot of dumb shit. And I have been willing to defend him on the dumb shit. But this is not dumb shit. This is actual, tangible leadership stuff. And he wants to go in there and have the clout to be able to get somebody fired. You got to do your fucking job first, brother. You getting paid more money than anybody that's coaching the team right now. Do your fucking job. So sick of the fucking excuses for the defense right now. 2 weeks, man. 2 fucking weeks. We've given up 5 70-plus yard touchdown drives to Carson Wentz and old arthritis-ridden ass Aaron Rodgers, who, by the way, has not had this level of offensive consistency in a game all year. They had like an 80% score percentage against us.
Terrible.
And people are like, well, the offense. Okay, we about to fire everybody on the offense. That's cool. But you know who about to stay? It's this defense. And if these problems don't get solved, we're going to be bitching about it when it really matters in a couple of years. And you know what I don't want? A defense that decides in the second round of a playoff game, we're not getting enough help from the offense. I'm going to put my head down and be a little bitch about it. Like, I don't want that. Like, that's what we barreling towards right now.
Yeah, it looks like they're quitting.
Fucking pathetic.
It looks like they're quitting.
I watch the defense quit too much to want anybody who's in charge of leading this defense to continue to be in charge of leading the defense. Myles ain't gonna get traded. I'm not suggesting that. He can't be the leader of the defense no more. Take that shit from him. No. He's the best player on the defense. Carson Schwessinger, you get to see now. Like you no more with Myles. No more. He don't got it. He don't got the temperament. He don't got the ball. He don't got he needs somebody to motivate him. He not that guy.
Yeah. It's true, bro. It's true. Like he's not that guy. Not that guy. Never been that guy. Never gonna be that guy.
Yeah. Like, I get it. He tried to be that guy. You're not. The best thing you could do, take that step aside. Right? We don't need you to run in the next election, my brother. Okay.
No, we're good. We're good. We just need you to rush the passer. That's all we need you to do. Thanks.
We just need you to serve the purpose. All right. Yeah. Like, we get somebody else in here doing all that Roquan Smith shit, right? Like, okay, we're gonna get the bark and all that shit. We'll get somebody else in here to do it. We'll get somebody else. Maybe we draft Caleb Downs. He does that shit. Like, we'll figure out who needs to do it, because it ain't you. You ain't got it.
Yeah, you ain't got it.
You ain't got it. You don't want to do it. You're not invested in it. You don't actually give a fuck. Like, maybe you give a fuck about playing and playing well, but you don't give a fuck about the other shit that we need you to give a fuck about to be the leader of the team. Can't do it. Can't do it. Nope. No. Not interested in it anymore.
Somebody said that this is where they really miss JOK. 1,000% yes. Yes, that's where they miss JOK the most.
JOK was never
somebody give a fuck. Hey, somebody who, if you talk about somebody who at least gives a fuck, JOK gives a fuck.
Hey, look, and the one positive I'll say is the people I saw not dragging ass on defense were the rookies. Veterans should be ashamed of that, by the way. They should be ashamed. These rookies out here fighting, you out here, Denzel Ward casually every time he gets beaten. Yeah, it's come on, where you at, Grant?
Hey, quick criticism of the Cleveland Browns media for a second though.
All right,
real
let's
quick.
get it.
Why the fuck are we being more critical of Mason Graham than we are of Myles Garrett? What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, Mason Graham has actually outperformed Myles Garrett these last 2 weeks.
Yeah, like
Yeah, so like,
I don't get that
like what-
either. Like Mason's been playing well.
We know what
What
it
do-
is, man. We talked about it all last show.
Is
They
it?
got-
no,
Oof.
it's deeper than that. This deeper than that.
Is-
This deeper than that to me. This is deeper than that to me.
Is it the R
It's-
word? Is it that word? Is it that?
No, yes, but no. This is not what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what
That's
I'm
what I
talking
thought. That's what
We'll get
popped
it
in my
for
mind a little bit.
about. Why? It's like, how can you fix your lips to have a whole segment, a whole 2-minute clip of you criticizing Mason Graham, saying we need him to impact the passer more, when Myles Garrett, who you pay $40 million to impact the passer, had one pressure?
Incredible.
Like I hate how we have like selective accountability in this city when we talk about this team. Like selective accountability.
People just look for who they wanted to blame coming in and then make that the issue, right? Because somehow it's not the whole defensive line is not getting pressure when that's true. Somehow it's not the best guy on the defensive line isn't playing well. No, the guy you want to prove a point about pre-draft, right? That's the guy who you're saying needs to step up. It's so see-through. It's
disingenuous as shit, man.
Yeah.
It's disingenuous as shit. And I'm sitting there like, okay, so a rookie playing a position that is historically difficult to be impactful in the first year of your career. Even the best defensive tackle, go look at the best defensive tackles in the league, what they did their rookie year. Probably didn't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Also a position where like statistical output, like looking at a stat sheet, isn't a good way to evaluate whether or not that player is playing well. And people like throwing out PFF grades for defensive tackles. I just want you to know something. If you send me a PFF grade to talk about whether or not a defensive tackle is playing well or not, I just want you to know I'm never going to take you seriously about anything you have to say about football. Like there's at least one person on Twitter who's done it. I swear I muted him immediately. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't need to see your tweets. I'm good. I know what that's about. You don't know what you're talking about. PFF grades specifically to tell me whether or not a defensive tackle is playing well. It's stupid. Also want to throw this out there too for people criticizing Mason.
And by the way, I will say this, like I pay for a PFF subscription, right? So like I am one of the people who pay for this, and I'm telling you right now, no reason of why I come back to pay for that subscription has to do with the grades.
The grades are literally the worst part of PFF.
The most useless thing that they offer, right? Like they offer such better, more in-depth stuff, but that actually takes work to dig up, right? The grades are easy. Oh, look, they gave him a 50, right? Like it's easy to point out. I don't even know what they gave Mason. I don't check the fucking PFF grades every week. I don't really think of them.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about PFF grades, bro. I don't. NFL players hate PFF grades, by the way. I think who was it? Jake Long. I think there was a clip of his podcast where he was just talking about like, hey man, they're saying Patrick Mahomes is the 13th best quarterback in the NFL. Like get these fucking PFF grades off the screen, bro. Like we don't need to see them, bro.
Yeah, like they're useful for their objective data, not their subjective data, you know, and that those PFF grades are. I remember one year they were telling me like something like, what, fucking Ryan Tannehill was the best quarterback in football that year. Like it's nonsense.
Yeah, it's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. I don't care about that shit. But another thing, like Aaron Rodgers had the quickest time to throw and the lowest and the lowest average depth of target in the NFL. Like, it's when the ball's coming out, it's gonna be kind of hard for all the defensive linemen to get there in 2 seconds.
Well, I want to point this out just so we can see the contrast and what I'm talking about with the offense being stale. The Browns are trying to do the same exact thing the Steelers are doing, but you see how much better the Steelers are at doing that than we are?
Yes.
You see how the offense didn't feel constrained, even though the Steelers were objectively playing a better unit.
Yes.
like this is what I mean, right? With the offense. But the defense, it's a real shame that all it takes is a couple of end arounds and play action to be a defense this talented. And it's been like that for 3 years. And we got to be real about this defense. We've had this conversation before. When their back's against the wall, they tend to fold.
Yes, they do. They do.
I know. I was alone bitching about the fucking last drive of that Minnesota Vikings game, but that's a part of the trend.
Like, you were. Yeah, you were.
Season on the line, right? Season on the line right now, right? You got to get this win versus Pittsburgh. You don't want to go 0-3 in the division. Nothing. No juice. It's like this defense real good. When we play the Cardinals in week 3, you know, like when we play these absolute nothing fucking games, best in the world, elite. But boy, oh boy, do we not show up when it actually fucking is time to show up. And I'm gonna be real with the defense. These last 2 weeks, they haven't dealt with turnovers. They've gotten good field position. In expected points, they're -10 right now. That means that these offenses that have played against them have started with bad field position and have scored 10 more points than expected.
I don't have an excuse.
In the first 4 weeks of the season. Like, I keep arguing with people about this defense, and they keep telling me, oh, you want the offense. And I get it. Everybody about to get fired. Okay? Like, what else can I talk about with the offense? Nobody's coming back. like there's nothing to discuss. You know what they're gonna do next offseason? They're gonna draft a new quarterback. I know Shador fans, you guys Shador. We'll see. We'll fucking see if Shador is good enough to stop us from drafting a quarterback, but let's be real about it. There are like 5 first rounders in this draft class. They're fucking taking one. Like, and they
hey, real quick, is Shador better than Spencer Rattler?
Stop! Don't make me answer this question on don't make me answer this question before he plays on air. Okay? Because all this is going to do is get clipped, and then I would have to deal with the Shador people for like 2 weeks. Okay, like don't make me.
I'm surprised Curtis didn't pop up when I asked that.
I'm not even going to let you answer that question right now, like, because I know what you want to say. Don't say it, okay? Wait, where was I? What the fuck was I? Oh yeah, the offense. Look, they're gonna spend every resource in the draft, fucking all their money in free agency on new shit for the offense. Similar to how after 2022 they just clapped out that old defense, right? They just got rid of all that shit. So everybody's gone, dog. Like, I'm not advocating that they keep this offense in place, but this defense, they have no choice but to stick by some of the core players on this defense. And if this mindset and these excuses that the defense keeps giving us does not stop sometime soon, we are locking ourselves into a more frustrating problem, which is a defense with a stank-ass attitude.
It's going to be one of those things, and they're playing the Dolphins at home. They're favored by 2.5 points. They need to show up on Sunday. There's no excuse.
No, they don't. There's no excuse. The Dolphins, dog.
Like, there's no excuse for you to not show up against the Dolphins.
They don't show up against the Dolphins, dog. Like
no Tariq Hill either.
Yeah, like come on. Look, Tyson Campbell about to get cooked by Jaden Waddle for at least one play.
Hey, can we talk about Tyson Campbell real quick?
He was so good until that last play.
Yeah, he was cooking until he got cooked.
Yeah, like he does, right? Like he's kind of got that Marcus Peters in him. He gonna cook until he don't, right? And then Greg Newsome got cooked the first play of the game.
Hey, but if we talking about who looked better. If we're talking about who looked better,
they are the same player. This is the Spider-Man pointing meme. Like it
really is.
They're the same exact player. They're like, let's extend Greg Newsome for 3 years at $3 million. That's basically what they did. Like, But yeah, man, like the problems on offense you would hope are going to get washed out. This offensive line is not coming back next year, right? Like the quarterback position is probably going to look drastically different by this time next year. Quinshawn going to be back? Quinshawn ain't a fucking problem right now, right? The rookies on offense that are playing right now aren't the fucking problem, right? Jerry Jeudy, I mean, he might be an offseason trade. Like, who knows what the fuck happens there? Like, it is what it is. About what the offense needs to improve long term, they're not gonna. They're Magic Johnson at the press conference. They ain't gonna be here.
Not gonna be here. They're not gonna be here.
Come on. Wait. How Kevin can fix his offense going forward? Cam don't look like he about to be here, dog. I'm praying that he make it to the end of the season, just so we don't fire a coach in the middle of the fucking year and set ourselves up to have to hire people who just want to take the job. We're at a position where we're like, hey man, I'm not sure if Cliff takes it. Cliff might go, nah, I'm good.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've been talking about who they're gonna hire and who they need to hire, and somebody was like, what if we did Robert Saleh? Like, well, how would you feel about that? I'm like, man, at this point, I don't think we could say no.
That's such a bad scenario.
We're in a situation where it's like, if Robert Saleh were to come here, I'd be like, yeah, well, I feel like the defense will play better.
Well, you know what we're gonna hire is gonna be like whoever Andrew Berry can get to take the job.
I'm sure he has a list of guys he would like.
Hey man, it's his job too.
Hey, people are aware that very strong possibility that Kev gets fired and AB doesn't, right?
Which is not what we thought would ever happen.
Nah, not at all. Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Hey, but look, we said it before this season. Like the draft class was going to determine a lot for Andrew Berry, and like you look at the stuff that Andrew Berry did this all season. It's clear he did his job.
At least on one side of the ball.
What, on defense or offense?
Defense.
Well, I mean, like, who are the bright spots on offense right now? Like
all the rookies.
That's his job. He did that. He did that this offseason, right? Like everything you happy about with this team is like, oh yeah, Andrew Berry did that, right? Like everything that you're mad about this team, you can probably blame Kevin for, right? I don't know if it would be 100% correct to blame Kevin for all of these problems, because some of these problems are that these dudes are kind of sorry, and that is long-term a Andrew Berry thing. But you can give Andrew Berry some slack here, because it's like, it ain't like he's been dealing with like first-round picks for the last 3 years. Like there were going to be some holes on the roster.
Yeah, I think this is what people need to understand about this entire situation. So the Deshaun Watson thing, like people were upset about the contract and all that other stuff and the dead cap hits, and that's not what tanked them. What tanked them was the 3 first-round picks they gave up. That tanked them. This is the result of not having first-round picks for 3 consecutive years.
Yeah, I think if you look at like because Pro Football Reference has this stat called approximate value, right? And it basically gives you like an approximate value number for a player. And if you look at the trade for Deshaun Watson, the average approximate value for the draft picks that they gave up to get Deshaun Watson is like 83. To be a quarterback and to be worth 83 approximate value points, you have to have been like Lamar Jackson over the last 4 years, or Josh Allen.
That's what they lost. Yeah. That's what they lost. So when you're talking about an offensive line that is old and beat up and just not good anymore, when you haven't had first-round picks for 3 years, those picks could have been used to fix this offensive line.
The one where I'm like, I think it's the most obvious, because like I think part of this is also like Kevin not giving up on the dream on the offensive line and being hesitant to make any long-term changes to it. Like I think that has contributed to our lack of motivation to draft offensive linemen. But I think the area where you're like, we definitely would be better here if we had those picks, wide receiver, no doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
Way better here. Right.
No doubt about it. They've missed out on what? Jackson Smith and Jigba, Brian Thomas. Who else? I mean, Malik. I don't know if they would have been in position to take Marv or Malik Neighbors, but like, pick a receiver that's been drafted that's good in the last 3 seasons. Yeah, they missed out.
Like, that's the one position where I'm like, no, they've been trying. They've been doing all this hickory dickory bullshit, right, to try to fill up the wide receiver room. Like Jerry Jeudy, trading for him, and like some of this stuff has worked. And like getting Amari Cooper, they've been wanting to upgrade it. Like that's where missing the first round picks has really hurt you. Is you don't have any wide receivers. I think you would have better wide receivers if that were the case. Because like, to give Andrew credit, all the positions we say he can't draft, it's because he drafted them in like the 4th round.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Like every time he's like, oh, okay, I'm finally draft a linebacker in the 2nd round. It's pretty good, right? Like, both of them, like both the linebackers we taken in the 2nd round.
Defensive tackle. How long did we say Andrew Berry can't draft?
Yeah, it was my biggest pet peeve with him, and it's fine now, right? They got to figure out what the fuck's going on with Mike Hall. You know what I mean? That's another thing that I don't even got time to be mad about anymore. But yeah, you know, all this kind of shit, right? I think there's a good argument for Andrew being here. My only thing is this, though. No half measures at the end of the season. If you're going to keep Andrew and you're going to let Kevin walk, you got to turn this thing all the way over to Andrew. Like, you got to just roll with it. He's our Howie, right? That's what we do it. That can work if Andrew is good enough to fulfill that role, right? What is not going to work, regardless of how good anybody is at their job, is if we do this thing where we're like, well, we're gonna fire Kevin, but we're gonna keep Andrew here, but we're gonna keep a close eye on him next year. That's not gonna work.
No, that's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. That's gonna set you up to be the fucking Titans, right? That's not gonna work. They just fired their coach. They about to fire their GM again, probably in a year, and they drafted the quarterback number 1 overall. Okay, like,
also, if there's a roster you want to pick apart, start looking over there.
Yeah,
and maybe Arizona too.
Yeah, so you know, just. Look, however they go about it, I definitely don't do the Hugh Jackson with Kevin. If you're not sold on it with Kevin, if you don't think about it, you just got to go. Like,
yeah, you got to go. I
understand waiting to the end of the year. I think waiting to the end of the year is the right thing to do. And I think it gives you the best chance to get the best quality candidate that you can get, right? Because I think you can sell this job to people if you aren't reeking of instability, right? Like, you can sell this job, right? If you move like, hey, we're gonna make Andrew in charge of this whole thing. Andrew's the guy going forward, and then we're gonna sell you on the fact that we do have talented players on this team, and we have draft picks, multiple draft picks. This is a quarterback-heavy draft. Maybe we get that quarterback. You get your choice, right, to start it all off. You can sell this job to somebody. You can sell this job to somebody. You can't sell it to somebody if it looks like it's a 1-season hitter quitter, right? That's how we end up, just whoever the fuck want the job. You know, let's get Jim Bob Cooter in here to run the team for a year. Like that's how you end up with your Mike Pettins, your Robert Jasinski's being head coaches for 1 year. So can't do that. Right. Also, I don't want an interim head coach because I don't want this team to fucking fall for the trap of hiring an interim head coach. It never works out.
Never works out.
Everybody feels so good about it at the time, and it never works out. I'm sorry. I'm going to be the forever cynic on the interim head coach. I've never seen one work out. Romeo Crennel got 3 severance packages off of being the interim head coach. But yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of shit to fix, man. Like, I think it's fixable in the off season if you play everything right. I think you can get to a place where you could be a fun team next year, maybe even a competitive team if you get it right at quarterback. But they got some shit to fix, man. They got some shit to fix. Curtis, let's kill some of the Brown super chats while we in this break before we talk about the draft.
All right,
cool. Cool. Is that where we at? We talking about the draft?
We talking about the quarterbacks because I got stuff to say this week.
Hey, we gonna get past these couple of super chats because Alkaline was in here earlier. Pre-chatting because I can't catch a live. Personally, I want to keep Kevin. The thought of him doing well elsewhere is not okay with me.
I can understand that. Like, here's the thing, man.
I can't. I gotta push back on this.
Hold on. Let me defend him real quick, and then you push back. The only reason I can say I can understand this is we all kind of have Baker Mayfield PTSD at this point. like we all watch
chilling
on Sunday, and even the most ardent of Baker had to go people are like, you sure we couldn't have figured this shit out? Like,
no.
I feel the exact same way about him after Baker threw those 4 interceptions where I just can't see it going right in Cleveland. But yeah.
That man ruined Christmas for me. I can't get over that.
Yeah, I get it. And then he didn't show up the next week. Like, he literally did not show up the next week. He quit on the team after that. Like, a lot of stuff gets forgotten in that Baker thing. But it's like, I don't blame people for watching that every Sunday, watching where the Browns are and saying to themselves, hey, man, could we stand to have more patience if we run into a situation like this again? I can't blame people. That's a natural response. Like, especially if you're not like knee deep into this and you're not looking at all, like you weren't breaking down all the Baker shit when it was happening and you're just kind of looking at it as it's presented today. It's like, I can't blame people for considering this. Like,
so my issue with the Baker thing is really just the revisionist history of it all. Yeah. The same people who are saying, "Oh, I can't believe the Browns let him go," were also saying that like Baker would never lead this team to a Super Bowl when he was here in 2020 and 20. Like that's why I don't take it seriously at all. Like people are.
I don't take it seriously from those people, but from people in like that aren't in the media. Right, is more of what I'm referring to. That are kind of like, they're just going to hear what they're hearing, right? I can't blame those people when that is what's being presented to them. And then they're looking at the TV on Sunday and watching Baker Mayfield ball out. And every time he does, somebody got to mention the fucking Browns, right? I can't blame people for that being a natural thought in their head. It's not their fault that thought is in their head. It's the fault of everybody who's changed the narrative on it, because Baker did play other places after he played in Cleveland. But you know, I can't really blame people for wanting to think about it. Me, myself, personally, I'm like, hold on. Like, I just want to be sure that, like, hey, if Kevin ain't got it, he ain't got it. I want to be 1,000% sure. Because I don't want to be sitting here talking about, oh, yeah, well, the Bengals won the Super Bowl with fucking Kevin Stefanski in 3 years. I don't want that. Like, I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of the what ifs. I'm so fucking tired of the what ifs, man. If I see Dave Abishak make another goddamn video about the Cleveland Browns, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay.
It's funny, but look, man, Kevin's been here 6 years. He's had an opportunity to show that he can. And I think at times he's shown that he can be a good head coach and he can get this team to win games and make the playoffs and all that other stuff. But at some point, bro, it's time to move on, man. It's time to move on. Andy Reid got fired. You know what I'm saying? Like pick a good coach. Pick a good coach. Bill Belichick won how many Super Bowls?
We won 5, but
won 5 before he went to.
I don't want to go my field no more.
I'm just saying, man. Bill Belichick won 5 Super Bowls. He got fired. You know what I'm saying?
Don Shula got fired. Everybody got fired.
Don Shula got fired, man. It's time, bro. Sometimes it's just time. It's time for him to go.
It feels like it's time. I'm just saying.
I like Kev. I don't want Kev to get fired, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying I can't blame Browns fans for being worried about that because
he's gonna get another job. Yeah. And I hope he does well wherever he goes. He's going to do well wherever he goes.
He's going to Inglewood with Coach McVay and the LA Rams.
For a year. Yeah, he gonna go for a year.
He gonna go for a year, and then McVay gonna leave, go to Amazon or Fox, and then Kev gonna take over. I see it happening right now.
I guarantee it.
I wish we could send this motherfucker on an excursion.
And then bring it back.
Yeah, learn under Sean McVay what you need to learn and then come back, man. Learn some lessons. We need to send you on an excursion for 2 years because there's just some lessons you ain't gonna learn here. Like as the head coach, he's just not gonna learn them.
Yeah, and listen.
And that was the same exact thing that happened with Baker Mayfield, by the way, right? Which was he needed to not be here for 2 years. Like, that's honest to God what happened with him. It all started when they hired Freddie Kitchens. And then Freddie Kitchens was terrible, created a power vacuum. And Baker had to assume the power vacuum, and that created a monster that they were never going to tame in Cleveland.
And that was before Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski even got here.
Yep. And you wonder, they would have hired Kevin Stefanski in 2019.
The first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they would have hired Kevin, it never would even went down like that. We would have been fine.
Yeah, maybe there's no friction there in 2021 because he thinks this and that. He don't trust leadership because he don't seen him get fired. All this stuff, man. It took so long. Like it sucks. It really does. We were so fucking close after 2023, man. And then we went all in on Deshaun Watson in that off season.
That's what happened. And I don't understand why people still want him to play. Like it's stupid.
I can't take anybody. Like I used to argue with these people who get me on mentions like, "Oh yeah, foregone show you." I'm like, you got to be fucking around. Like, you want to reply? Like,
yeah, you're just trying to troll. I get it. I've been there.
Like, all right. Like,
I've been trying to get reactions out of Q sometimes. I did yesterday when we was watching the Bears and the Commanders game.
He pissed me off. It was 11 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I was using the bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not even watching the game, by the way. Like Cole going to hit me up with I can't believe you like Caleb Williams. No, what? I'm the only nigga that like Caleb Williams? Like, is it what?
No, I was like, man.
I knew this is why I knew it was made. When he sent me this text talking about some Jordan, I'm not gonna say what you actually said, but when he said that Jaden Daniels is better than Caleb Williams, I'm sitting here like, why the fuck he think I don't like Jaden? He fucking with me. No, I'm not responding no more. Like, leave that shit on red.
Hey, no, you know what's funny? I saw the little bubbles, like, cause you was thinking about responding. He was like, nah.
He thought he was going to reel it in. I knew it. I could feel you. Oh, he ain't fucking around, man. Stop.
I was over here like, hey, man, one of us got the eyes for this evaluation thing. It's not cute. It's not cute, bro.
You've been on this all year.
All I'm saying was,
all I wanted
to take Anthony Richardson.
My Bo Nix last year. I'm never letting that shit go. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, that 100% was me trolling you.
No, I'm not letting that go.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna get him.
I was like, that was pure hate.
I was like, hey man, look at what Bo doing.
I'm like, who did I not listen to Cole about that made him say this tweet? Okay. What the fuck was that? Oh man. And then right after he said the tweet, the Commanders lost that game.
Yeah. I definitely jinxed it for sure.
I was like,
hey, dog.
This doesn't invalidate my opinion.
Yeah, you seen them 3 touchdowns though.
I didn't see any of it. I didn't watch the fucking game. Like,
oh man.
Bro, I watched the end of that Bills Falcons game, and I was like, that's enough. Like, I'm good. I don't need to watch Michael Penix dueling out with Cliff Kingsbury. I'm good. Like,
oh man.
Let's talk about these quarterbacks. Well, do we got more super chats? Because that was just one.
We got a couple. We got a couple. We can speed run a couple past them, but this one is from Akalon. Lastly, I don't care how bad the O-line is. I want a QB. Angry emoji. Takes time to build anyway, and seeing Q's smiling face as a thumbnail for a Steelers game is hilarious. I just want the pain to stop.
This nigga said, I'm tired of seeing you smile.
You ain't got no angry photos.
Come watch the game with me. I'm angry. Shit. That don't feel right.
He said, "I need a stern face when we play this. When we play the Steelers, I need a serious face, a stern face. We play the Steelers." We won 1-4, damn it. What you smiling about?
What you laughing at? Unironically enough, I feel like we need that in the locker room. Someone need to tell David and Joku, ain't shit funny after these games, dog. Why the fuck you always having the time of your life after the game? Like
somebody need to swing on somebody.
Huh?
Somebody need to swing on somebody in the locker room.
Somebody need to, you know what you need somebody to do? Somebody need to break a fucking table or some shit during a meeting or something. Like, do something just loud, okay, and angry. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Boom! Everybody get quiet. Like,
that happened before when it came to me, because this happened in high school a while back. We were getting blown out like 42-0 at halftime, and my coach literally broke a clipboard and put a dent in the locker. Literally put a dent in the locker. Like, I saw it. I'm like, damn, you probably gonna lose still, but you know.
Hey, look. You making sure you got your assignment right on the next play. Like,
Sure did.
Okay, who I got? Okay. Oh shit.
Hey, nah. Jonathan said we need that Jarvis Landry speech. Oh God, I was thinking about that a couple days ago.
We need somebody to kick the fucking Gatorade. No more juice. Okay. No more juice for nobody, dog. Man, fuck that shit. Y'all ain't earning it. Okay. Like, what the fuck is this? Y'all out here laughing, drinking juice and shit. Nah, man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Pittsburgh pulled their starters up 14 points on you, and we just out here having a good ass time after the game. Come on. Now, look, I know that work-life balance is important and all of that. Have the work-life balance on your own time at like 8 o'clock, okay? I don't need to see as the credits to the game are rolling off. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Yeah. Hey, you just whipped our ass. No, I don't need that. Can I get your jersey? No. I don't want to see none of that shit, man. I need to see some soaking. I need to see some sadness in that locker room because they're too used to it. This is a team that look like they used to losing right now. Can't do it. Need to get them unused to losing. Can't send a message that this is just normal, regular behavior. This is the shit why I hate tanking. This is why I hate tanking. You turn great players into fucking losers. Okay? Like, honestly, we got a bunch of players I don't know if we can keep because I think they losers right now. Can't stand it, man.
What's the next one, Curtis?
Next one is from Akalon again. He says, a lot of emotions right now because you lost against Pittsburgh, embarrassing to be fair, but how does Jimmy feel? Fans don't make decisions.
I hope that man on a boat in the Bahamas not giving a single fuck about nothing. He don't need to care till the end of the season.
Unfortunately, Jimmy cares. Jimmy cares, and we'll see if Jimmy does the thing.
I'm gonna need Jimmy to get on that banana boat for about 4 more weeks. Or you know what Kevin really need to do? He need to get a couple games off. And then once you get into November, he's gonna be worried about the Bucks. But he can't fuck up now. Tennessee's not good. Like, he got no distractions.
All I'm saying is this: please do not get embarrassed by the Dolphins.
And it's on the table, bro. I'm just telling you right now.
If they get embarrassed by the Dolphins, Jimmy gonna do the thing.
Hey, bro, it's on the table. It's on the fucking table. I hope the 2-time coach of the year can get them to a place to where they can't get blown out by the Dolphins.
He needs to win that game.
But people talk about the easy part of the schedule, brother. We are the easy part of the schedule.
Yeah, we're the easy part of the schedule for this team. Yeah.
We the get right game right now. We Rutgers. That's what we are. Let's get to another chat.
This is about Tomlin's comments about Flacco. Tomlin's comments make more sense when you remember he's 0-6 in the AFC North Road Thursday night games.
Bro, I'm so tired of Tomlin this week.
hey, this is insane to me. The amount of people who could not comprehend why he was saying that was astounding to me. They're like, oh, it's about he's commenting on the dysfunction. No, he's mad.
Browns dysfunction.
He don't give a fuck about that. Why would he give a fuck about that? He coaches the Steelers. He don't give a shit about that.
He coaches the rival team. He's not trying to give a good take about the Browns front office situation right now. Like,
he don't give a shit. You know why he was taking a shot at Andrew Berry? He was taking a shot at Andrew Berry because he knows, as washed as Joe Flacco is, he's still better than Jake fucking Browning.
Yeah, I think it really feels like the Browns did this to help the Bengals and to spite the Steelers. I think it's like a Mike Tomlin persecution what they call it, complex thing. He's like, oh, I can't believe that they're trying to fuck me right now, right? Like it just feels like that's what the energy is from
Mike. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Mike. We don't care about you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. They give us a 5th round pick for Joe Flacco.
Instead, I'm like, okay, he got Steeler World. He went into the group text and got Steeler World all charged up about this shit. Honest to God, though, there's some shit going on in Pittsburgh behind the scenes, from what I can tell. Like it ain't what you think it is going on down there. Like, did you see Mike Tomlin? He was mad that whole press conference. He told the press, "You're getting on my nerves today."
He walked out.
Yeah, he walked out. There's something's going on down there, right? There's friction. There's friction. So I really wouldn't pay that much mind. Right?
Yeah, people taking that seriously is just stupid to me.
They're taking it seriously because they're like, okay, well, it's hard to pretty much attack Andrew Berry right now, but Mike Tomlin just gave us an avenue.
Yeah.
Even though you were fine with the trade when it fucking happened, you fucking sheep. Okay.
Like everybody was like, we got a 5th for who? Yeah, we got a 5th for Joe.
Tomlin is saying something. Shut up, bro. Please. Oh, I'm so tired of the fucking internet, man. Like, it's gonna be a grumpy show. I'm so tired. I was scrolling through Twitter. I'm like, I hate everybody on my feed right now. Like, JP out here posting happy ass clips of the Jaguars. Like, what the fuck you happy about? Did they lose last week?
I'm gonna say y'all lost. What you happy about, dog? What you happy about?
Did I catch you enjoying yourself?
I'm like, I want to be like, how many yards Travis Hunter have on Sunday? How many yards he have?
Trevor's still mid.
Travis Hunter on pace for like 500 yards this season. What you happy about?
See how Baker got better once Liam left?
I hope they lose on Sunday. I can't wait.
That's all we got right now. That's all we got.
Like, hey, I wanted to be like, hey, how was Greg in his first game? You like that?
No, fuck that. You said no kind of text to me. Send that shit to JP. Okay. What the fuck? Meanwhile, I'll get text with Caleb Williams. He struggles a little bit.
What's the next one, Curtis?
All right, next two are from Ray Rags. I'm so confused with how Kevin treats his O-line. This O-line, when passing, they know it's ass, but he will also sit there and run the ball like it's still 2020.
Yeah.
He ain't got it.
He need to let it go, bro. You need to let it go.
I don't even think it's a case of him letting it go. He ain't got it right now. He need to go somewhere else to figure it out. Like, it just, this is the most unfortunate part, right? Because, like, I'm telling people, it's not like firing Mike Pettin and Ray Farmer, who were never going to do anything in the NFL. Kevin's going to pop up again.
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
He's probably going to be successable, especially if he goes somewhere that has a quarterback. But some of these lessons, I just don't think he can learn here. Like these are just things where I'm like, I just think you got to go. That's the unfortunate part. And you can't bring him back if you let him go, especially if you fire him in the middle of the fucking season. Can't bring him back. And then if you bring him back, he going to deal with all the fucking baggage he had here in the first place.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's not you. So it's like, once you're done, you're done. So that's the only thing. It's like, hey, man, are you 100,000% sure these problems ain't going to get fixed here? Right now, I'm pretty goddamn sure. They ain't gonna get fixed here. I would like to have to the end of the season to be 1,000% sure, because I just don't see the benefit in firing him mid-season.
There's no benefit in firing him.
Because everybody's like, well, you get to jump on the head coaching search. This ain't the fucking draft.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Like, just because you interview people first doesn't mean that they're gonna take the fucking job. Like,
they gonna interview for like a minute, then they're gonna say, okay, cross them off the list. Like, that's just like they don't know how it goes. They don't.
Yeah. And also, if you fire mid-season, screams of Jimmy Haslam influence, and not who I want picking the fucking coach.
Why do people not see this, bro? Like, that's why I don't want Kevin to get fired mid-season. Our owner has a reputation of being impulsive and meddling,
and horrifically bad at these decisions,
and horrifically bad at making football decisions, bro. Like, terrible at making football decisions. I don't want him anywhere near any of this right now. End of the season, he's the owner. Like, he's gonna have to agree on things. That's fine. But right now,
we get to the end of the year and they do stuff that makes it feel like there's more of a buffer between Jimmy and football decisions. And I want to make this point clear, because I saw somebody tweet about it. Well, the Browns' ownership is the problem. And I'm like, yeah, but let's be real about it. All 32 teams have terrible owners. Not a single one of these owners know anything about football. Because you know how you get $1 billion in America to buy a football team? It ain't by knowing ball. Okay, that ain't how it happens. It's by inheritance. It's by stock buyback schemes, and it's by scamming and all this shit. Now, you could go ahead and, you know, there are more people well versed on the economic state of the world to talk to you about that. But it ain't by knowing football. Okay. You get this because you own Procter and Gamble, bro. That ain't got shit to do with no X's and O's. Every team, their success is based on how many layers do we have from ownership making football decisions. The ones that have a buffer, they end up being pretty good, because at the end of the day, people qualified to make football decisions. And I know people are like, well, Andrew Berry didn't play 5 years in the NFL, so he's not qualified to make football decisions. He is absolutely qualified to make football decisions. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like the Tony Rizzo shit where he's like, we need to hire a linebacker to run the team. It's like, bro, every team right now is being ran by people in the front office who have a grasp of what's going on statistically with data in the game. And let's be real about it, Andrew Berry doesn't look like the game has passed him by like Kevin does.
And also, like, the most successful organizations in the NFL all are like leading in football analytics. like
Philadelphia Eagles. Every time people talk about the Eagles, I'm like, what is this Eagle team that they are talking of when they're like, oh, it's football guys out there? It's fucking nerds.
No, it's nerds. It's nerds. Literally all of them.
Andrew Berry's twin brother over there. Like, what do you think is going on in Philadelphia? The big thing with Philly is that there's buffer between ownership and personnel decisions. The dangerous thing here is if we don't have that buffer between personnel decisions and ownership. That's how we end up with Johnny Manziel. That's how we end up with adult in the room. That's how we end up with fucking
Freddie Kitchens,
Watson, Freddie Kitchens.
Sean Watson. That's how you end up with all of that.
Yes. You want to look at the worst things the Browns have done in the Jimmy Haslam era, it's stuff that Jimmy Haslam was directly intervened in. So why are we rooting for Jimmy Haslam intervention? Because it'll make you feel good for a week and a half. Then you're gonna have to watch him fucking play.
And you have to watch you have to watch Jimmy do some more dumb shit because you advocated for him doing dumb shit to make you feel better for a week.
And then we go hire fucking James Franklin. like
or you're gonna have to hear about Nick Saban and Bill Belichick and all these other fucking
people right now.
Want to coach this team.
Don't give a fuck about any of these old names. Don't you bring up no goddamn. Okay, you like the podcast that John Gruden's on?
John. No, they don't need to hire fucking John Gruden. Like, what
they said he's an Ohio guy. He gets us, man. If you don't get the fuck
we'll
out
Curtis
of my face,
get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, we need to get John Gruden. No, people are saying we need to get John Gruden because he's an Ohio guy. He gets us. He can bring a culture. I'm like, brother,
Can
they were
we?
losing. He was losing with the Raiders, man. Stop it. Get out of here, please. Thank you.
All right, we'll get to the next super chat, but I got to get this one off. Ohio guys aren't Cleveland guys. Okay, it's not the same.
It's not the same at all.
It's not. Stop saying somebody gets Cleveland because they're from fucking Springfield. Like, it's not. It's not Cleveland at all. They don't know what the fuck is going on in Cleveland. It's Springfield. We've been to these areas where we are from Cleveland and they are from Springfield and they are like, oh, no, y'all different. We don't like this, right? They don't know. No. Stop giving everybody from Ohio the fucking Cleveland pass. Okay, I'm so tired of it. Like, dog, Drew Allard, the furthest out you can get to a Cleveland pass. Okay, like straight with Medina.
Yeah.
Do the RTA even run to Medina? I think it does.
Maybe.
No idea.
Maybe. It's close. He be claiming Berea, which is Cleveland, but we'll see. We'll see there. It ain't gonna be our problem.
Ray Rag says, also, where did all the creative screens go?
I don't know.
And they probably get fucking shut down because they done seen all the screens. Like, that's really what it is. They do tape study. They know what we gonna do. Oh, we gonna bring this. They know what we gonna do. We doing tight end tuttle screen. Like, it just don't work. We have not adjusted.
Yeah, and then he says, where's the offense that got shit done with PJ Walker and even DTR with one wide receiver? No run game in 2023. The line was just as beat up and always has been with Kevin. It's literally never been healthy.
That's what we said. It shouldn't look this bad, right? Like, I think that's what I think. I get. If you were a Kevin Stefanski person, you should be the most disappointed right now in Kevin Stefanski, right? Because that's where I'm at. I actually did believe in this dude. And the reason I believe in this dude because he did stuff like that. And then we're watching him in a similar situation, not be able to figure out anything. Like, he's out of tricks. And it's like, okay, you ain't got it. You need to learn more moves. Need to send him to New Japan for 3 years or some shit like that.
New Japan?
Go on an excursion overseas. You ain't getting over in America right now.
Man, that could work. We'll speed run these next two. Sammy. We'll speed run these two. All right. Sammy Football says the defense is full of front runners. Not a single one plays with any ounce of pride. The defense is full of front runners. Not a single one. He just repeats the same thing. Says it's loser shit. I mean,
fair.
I don't think. I mean, I guess fair enough. I mean, it feels like when you watch the defense, it's like the scheme is easy to attack because the coordinator won't adjust to what's being ran. And it all started back in 2023 when they went on that little road trip. And Sean Payton put out the blueprint for it. And then Sean McVay figured it out. And he said, you know what? I'm going to do it too. And it worked.
And now Arthur Smith is doing it to us.
Yeah, I don't know how.
And it's out. It's public service. It's public information now. Like, Arthur Smith doing this to us with one wide receiver, by the way. He had one healthy wide receiver this week. He had DK Metcalf. That was it this week.
Yeah,
Cooked us.
DK was cooking. He didn't do because the last time these two teams played, he wasn't cooking us. But this time he was.
Yeah.
And Ray Rag says, I feel like that playoff game against the Texans killed Kevin's confidence. Every game he's called since the offense has been horrible.
If that's the case, that's another reason why he needs to go. Like, if your confidence gets killed, then what are you doing?
I think it's more progressive than that. Like, I think everything that happened last year had an effect on him. Everything that he tried to get working with DTR had an effect on him. I mean, he looks like a guy who just don't even like. Sometimes it's like, hey man, like you got to trust your team a little bit more than what you trust in right now, because it's like he'll run a route out there with the max protect in 2 routes, and it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing? Like, and one time he ran the max protect, there was like a little like screen to hold a corner on one side, and then he ran dagger on the other side. I'm like, there's one place you could throw that ball. He don't trust nothing right now. It's just whatever's happened. Like, I wish he could take a sabbatical. Like something. Like it ain't right now. It ain't right now. It ain't right, and it don't look like it's gonna get right if this is the path we keep going now. Let's get to the next one.
All right. Ray Rag says this is a coach that walked into the road playoff game with a left tackle literally off the street 2 weeks in a row, but now they can't get a tackle to block the man in front of him. This is terrible. Look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but O-line play is not easy to evaluate for some people, and is damn sure not easy to play coming from someone who has played on O-line before, because literally the difference between the first string tackle and the second string or the third string, it's a massive, massive difference. It is. It is. It is a huge difference.
I get that. I think the point that the super chatter is trying to make is like, we watched him be able to make do with problems before.
Yes.
And now he's just being consumed by these problems. And I think what encouraged us about Kevin in the past was, hey, these problems would pop up, but we would always keep a certain baseline to what we were doing on offense. And now he's not better than the problems, and you can argue he's making the problems worse.
Which is
exactly what we're doing with John Watson.
Yeah, if this continues to be the case, you have to go. I don't want to fire him, but like, that's just the reality.
Yeah, you got.
What's the next one, Curtis?
Yeah. All right. Next one is from Ray Rags. Tyson Campbell would generally be an elite corner if he had any kind of ball skills. He had 2 interceptions and one literally hit him in his back.
Yeah, Tyson Campbell got ball blindness, bro. Like, he can't see that shit. It's
nah,
like
man.
At Georgia,
like you just gotta let him play man and just let him be athletic and long and physical and just hope for the best.
The good news is the guy he's replacing, his ball skills weren't that great either.
Yeah, I was really surprised when Jags fans were celebrating getting Greg Newsome. I was like, oh, you don't know.
No, they don't. It's
like, oh, you don't know at all.
No, we were doing the same thing to each other. Like, oh, they don't know about Tyson. And then we're saying like, they don't know about Greg. And I'm like, we're trading the same fucking player. Like, I think Corey was on Twitter like, these are the same guys. Like,
he was like mid for mid.
And when JSN burned Greg on that touchdown, I'm like, oh man, that's Greg. I'm like, hey man, it's Greg, bro.
Hey, Greg ain't have no chance either.
he was flailing his arms, man.
He'll learn the defense next week. They're in optimistic mode. I'm like, nah. Greg can't move laterally. Remember when we discovered this with Greg? We're like, everything that breaks in, money on Greg. They be putting Jamar Chase there. Jamar Chase be in that slot jumping, ready to snap. Because he about to, and they get like 12 yards. Easy. Like,
oh, man.
He could tackle, though. Tyson could tackle better than Greg, but
he can tackle way better than Greg, but it's going to be.
But Greg doesn't have coverage busts as much as Tyson do.
Yeah.
So pick your poison.
Yeah, he had one on Sunday, though.
Yeah, he had a couple. There was a couple of throws. I'm like, I'm glad Aaron Rodgers isn't great anymore.
Oh man, what's the next one, Curtis?
All right, next one is from Sammy Football. If we don't win Sunday, we won't get another win for the rest of the season.
That's not true.
We do play the Titans.
And the And the Titans, they having bad practices, and they
Yeah,
quarterback
I
saying
agree with
they
you, Curtis.
ass.
They
Because
asses.
hey man, because if you have players saying we having bad practices, I'm like, oh yeah, we definitely ass. I mean,
I
Oh
mean,
no,
you
not
nothing
just
worse.
bad practices.
close.
Not just bad practices. He said, "Man, I think that's the worst week of practice we ever had."
Hey man, that's the worst feeling. That's the worst feeling of a
Oh
player
man.
when you have a bad week of practice. I'm like, damn, we might get our ass kicked this week because that has happened to me before. Bad feeling,
And
terrible
then you
feeling.
playing fucking Mount Union.
No, no, because we were playing. No, I can tell y'all this off camera, but literally this happened when I was still at the school that I attended. It was like we going against probably the best team in our conference. I'm like, oh man, we ready for this. Boy, the first Monday of the practice, worst practice of the week. Set the tone from there.
Bunch of
It was
whistles,
bad.
balls hitting the ground. Like, oh boy, we're not good.
Oh, we are cooked. Oh, we are cooked.
Oh, he's covering him. Oh,
Oh.
oh no. I remember my first time we played because like in Ohio at high school, everybody makes the playoffs. And like the school I went to was terrible at baseball. So first playoff game, I think we played like Strongsville or something like that. And we walk up to the stadium and they got grass in the infield. They got a bullpen at their stadium. And we just looking around like, is them stadium seats at their stadium? And I remember thinking to myself, oh, we about to fucking get blown out today. Like they got a program. They had a 6'5" dude pitching. I ain't never seen no shit like that in high school. You don't see that in the LEL, right? Dude came there throwing rocks. Okay. Like I was like, we gonna be done before the fourth inning, dog. This gonna get mercy ruled. It's gonna be a long day. Like they beat the shit out of us that day, man. Like, they beat the fuck out of us. That's why I don't watch baseball no more. Okay, like
You got all these reasons why he just don't watch baseball anymore.
hey, bro, I've had so many experiences where I'm like, it's not fun. Okay, you play baseball for like, well, I play baseball since I was like 6 or 7. My dad was like really big into wanting me to play baseball because he played, and it was right when Maple's baseball situation and demographic situation started to change, and the baseball teams I were on my entire life were just so fucking garbage. I remember I was like, my freshman year, we couldn't catch an infield fly ball. Like I remember the ball got popped up once, and the dude was just standing there to play, and I'm thinking to myself, "You gonna want to run, bro? Like they not gonna catch that." Like if the shit wasn't in the vicinity of 2 people on that team, it wasn't happening. So yeah, man, you play 10 years of that, you're not gonna love this shit no more. Like,
All right, we got a couple more. This is from Ray Rags again. I completely understand why they were heavy into Ayuk, and to be fair, if he said yes, he would have been here with Judy, and I think we're having a way different convo about the receiver
no, he
room.
wouldn't be here though, Ray Rax. He would be on IR.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Garrett.
because he blew
Yeah,
out
but
his knee.
this is why they wanted Jared. They wanted Ayuk, right? But you know, look, man, they're gonna have to draft guys. Like they're gonna just have to draft guys, and that might be better
It's
off
that
for them in
simple.
the long run. Like
It's that simple. They need to commit premium draft capital.
pretty heavy wide receiver draft. So
Yeah, they need to commit more than likely that second first round pick to taking a receiver.
well, you know, second round, probably gonna be an early pick.
Like they need to take a receiver. And honestly, if Carnell Tate is there when they're up on their
And
second
who
first round
knows
pick,
what picks they
just
have
take
in
him.
November. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh, they're gonna have more picks too. By the way, they're gonna have more picks. I
Who
guarantee
knows?
it.
No,
They're gonna have more picks.
yeah,
100%.
they're gonna have to reshuffle the cards here a little bit. Let's get to the next one.
This is from Cam Cutups. He's saying, don't see them selling the job well. He's talking about the Browns need QB luck.
Well, here's the thing, though. The Browns get the number 1 overall pick, and Francisco Mendoza keeps playing like he is right now. Then, they're gonna sell the job pretty easily, right? Like, if you can find a coach, it's like, or if Dante Moore, fucking Ty Simpson, like, if it's looking like it's a no-brainer number 1 overall pick situation, and you got the pick, all of a sudden this shit becomes a lot more easy to get the job done field, right? Like, so who knows how this thing shakes out. But, we're not above the number 1 pick conversation, which is such a huge fucking disappointment to me. But let's continue. How many more super chats do we got?
We got a
Hella. A
about
lot.
the Browns.
Let's knock 3 more out, and then we'll get to like college football, and then we'll just spend the rest of the show on super chats.
All right. This is from Ray Rags. He says, I was just thinking, are we sure that Baker not throwing to OBJ was a Baker thing? All the young QBs Kevin's had don't target the best receiver on the team. We need something. It's all the vets that have done it.
No, it was a Baker thing. I'm not going to rewrite that history. That was absolutely a Baker thing.
Yeah, because in 2023 they was chucking that ball to Amari Cooper every time they
we can't rewrite history that much, bro. Kevin was on the sidelines falling to the ground because Baker wasn't throwing the ball to Odell Beckham. Like, it was again. The man needed to mature, dog. Like, he didn't want to get the ball to Odell. That what was going on when Baker was here in Cleveland. It wasn't like he couldn't find him. He didn't want to throw the ball to Odell because he didn't fucking like him for whatever reason. Like, that's it. This is why it's not just as simple as, they could have figured it out with him. He was out here not throwing the ball to his best wide receiver because he was worried he was going to get more shine than him.
Yeah, it's stupid. All of it is stupid.
Yeah.
And I love how we just
we're like, maybe that's Kevin's
that
fault.
whole thing.
Revisionist
Revisionist history, that whole thing, man.
It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty, dog. Let's continue.
All right. We got 3 more we're gonna get past. I feel like this is from Ray Rags. I feel like I'm asking a lot because of how bad this offense is. But if this offense becomes decent with flashes of good / maybe great, will that change your opinions?
I don't think they have the personnel to get to really good, maybe great. Honestly, like, the schedule has lined up considerably. They're going to play some bad defenses here soon.
It has to be visually different. Like,
you can't be dead last in offense. For me, you can't be second to last in offense success rate. Like, they're one of the worst in terms of that area. So if they get to 24th or 23rd, maybe, but I don't see that happening because
you got to do stuff that. Yeah, if they're just having success doing the same old stuff, I don't think that's going to move me. If they're having success and they're doing new stuff, and it's new stuff that the rest of the league wants to copy, okay, that's an improvement. That's all I'm asking for. We're evolving with the rest of the league, right? But if it's just we're playing worse teams, so we're executing more, that's sugar. I'm not going to take it. You know what I mean? It's not real.
Yeah. All right. Hey, one more super chat, and then let's talk about this draft.
All right.
And I guess football too.
Yeah. Ray Rags, you got Judkins being the only one saying, I couldn't give a shit about stats. I want to win. He's a rookie, man. Well, that's cute. That's always been what he does.
Yeah, the rookies are the only ones who give a fuck currently. And I think a good thing for Andrew Berry to do is to get some of these vets out of here, proof point. Like, hey, man, like we'll roll with the young guys. Staley's trying to win.
And you need to make sure that these young guys don't turn into what these veterans have turned into.
Exactly. Get them out of here. Get them out the building, dog. They can't trade Myles because of the contract, and they're not going to trade Denzel. Everybody else.
You fix the situation around, and Myles ain't going to be a fucking problem in the locker room, right? Like, that's the thing. Is like, you don't have to operate like Myles is going to be a perpetual issue. You just need other people who can step up and do the thing that clearly Myles is not capable of doing. You know what I mean? We need to have JOK on the sidelines every week. You know what I mean? Something.
Dead ass. Tell him to come. Just come be around, because I know you give a fuck at least.
Yeah, man. All right, let's talk about college football. So we got the Dante Moore Francisco, man, I made sure I watched all 4 quarters of this one live. I don't usually, because Saturdays are the one day I have free. I got to spend that with other people. Can't really just give football everything, so I can't usually watch games live on Saturday. But I had to make an exception. I got to be in front of my television at 3:30 to watch this game on CBS, and it was a good game. Oregon versus Indiana. My first takeaway is people who talk about college football online are extremely obtuse or stupid.
Where did this come from?
Because I was watching that game and we were talking about this game, and then somebody was like, wasn't impressed at all with Mendoza. I'm like, oh, you're not impressed that the guy who was on the number 7 team in fucking Indiana walked into Eugene and beat Oregon? That's not impressive? Yeah, he was mid-sauce. Okay, so you're just you want to just prove a point. You don't want to actually have a conversation like that, or you're actually stupid. Because
confirming our priors, that's all it is. Confirming our priors.
Yeah, not even confirming. There was nothing to confirm there. Mendoza was really good at that game. Made some nice throws, responded back to a pretty bad interception that he threw in that game with a strong drive. I think he had 3 or 4 extended drives in that game where he managed the game really well. Just all the stuff you want to see from a quarterback that you expect to play at the next level. I thought you saw that from him. And look, he passed the test versus Iowa. He passed the test when he played Illinois. I'm sold. There's not much more for him to see. What, Ohio State? I'm going to be real with you. Ohio State probably going to run through Indiana. Ohio State looks like they're better than everybody in college football right now.
They easily look like the best team in college football.
Yeah, so, is what it is. So, but I've seen him go up against 2 defenses I think are really good. And he did what he was supposed to do in those games. I thought stood out in those games, had a couple of really nice throws. Now, this Ty Simpson thing I got to watch more of, because apparently it's very, very good over there in Alabama world with Ty Simpson. And big shout out to Kai. I know Kai's a big Ty Simpson guy. But we are going to see, I think in this stretch, right, 3 ranked games from Ty Simpson, and he's had 3 great performances.
Yeah, he's been really fucking good since the first game of the season.
I think you're seeing from both these guys that's the top 2 of this class right now. And I think if we're looking around at this quarterback class, yeah, it's looking fucking good. It wasn't the names we thought that were going to be up there that are dominating this class right now, right? Honestly, those are the 3 most underwhelming people in this class, right? We were talking about Kay Klubnik, Gary Nussmeier, right? Lenore Sellers. Was there somebody else?
Klubnik, Nussmeier, Sellers. There were some Drew people, but no.
No, we weren't taking Drew the first round serious.
we weren't taking that serious. Sorry, Domo, but we weren't taking.
It was in there in the preseason one, but that was only if you know the draft nerds, right? Like that wasn't like a universal one, right? But Mendoza, I think he is what people thought he was coming into it, and he's proving it. Again, can't say enough. Bad weather. It was raining. It was monsoon in that 4th quarter. Come down there, control the game like that on the road in Eugene. First real big game like that too. All the credit in the world for that. That's impressive right there. That's very, very impressive. Ty Simpson, impressive. Dante Moore was not impressive this week, but he's going to get more opportunities to kind of show what he can do. I wouldn't fully give up on him. I know some people, the second a guy has a not so great moment in the game, everybody's like, oh, off my board. It's like, let's give it the whole fucking season. But yeah, Dante Moore, I think he'll bounce back, have a good playoff game, put himself at the top of this class here. And then you got Lenore Sellers just kind of hanging around there, who like the tape's good on him, but like the numbers aren't great.
You got to really trust you have to really trust your evaluations on Lenore's.
Yeah, he is in full Anthony Richardson mode right now, which is he could be anywhere in this draft class.
I've backed off my love for Lenore's as a prospect. I'm cool.
Right now, it's Ty Simpson, Dante Moore, Francisco Mendoza, and I got Fernando Mendoza, number 1, Ty Simpson 2.
Yeah, that probably sounds about right.
Yeah, and then like, you know what? Yeah, I took him out of this class, but I think he's going to be back in it the way he's been playing. Darian Mensah, very impressive last few weeks. Very, very impressive the last few weeks. Aggressive guy, like really athletic, so he can move on a run there. The Nussmeier thing, I just don't get it with Nuss. I'm not a Nuss guy.
Never been a Nuss guy.
I'm more of a Mateer guy than a Nuss guy, and I'm not that much of a Mateer guy, but at least I can understand why people like Mateer.
Yeah, I've never been a Nuss guy. I never bought into that, to be honest with you.
You know, those are really like the first round conversation that's really crystallizing is those 4 names really. And then I think Nuss and Darian can probably work their way in there if they have a good enough season and good enough pre-draft.
I think Mateer's gonna work his way into that first round.
Mateer belongs in that too. Yeah, I think so. Maybe Beck. He's playing really good right now. And he was supposed to be a first round pick when he came out last year. Well, not when he did not choose to, but at the beginning of last year, he was seen as a first round prospect. So
I'm cool on that personally.
Early. Yeah, I mean, like I understand, but you know,
I'm cool. I'm cool on that personally. We'll see.
Look, if old boy can go 40, he can go in the first round for sure.
That's true.
Like, then you got like your day 2 guys, right? Day 2, maybe like early day 3. Well, no, day 2, late day 2, right? Mid to late second round. Cade's been playing some decent football lately, but it's not good enough to get him back in the first round, right?
I'm good on all of that.
Yeah.
I'm good on all of that.
You talk about day 2 pick, right? I think Cade Klubnik is going to make sense to some teams. Jordan Maeva is going to be interesting. It's going to be like, how much do you care about how the coach feels about him? Because coach loves him. He throws a lot of tight window balls. He plays with guts. Okay, there. You saw a very gutsy performance versus Michigan this week from Jaden. It's just the tools aren't going to be blowing you away from him, right? He's tall. He's a good athlete, but his arm is just not going to blow you away. So you got to ask yourself, how much do you care about that? I could see like Shane Steichen taking a liking to him. Maybe whoever takes over for Cincinnati might like him as like a super plus backup to Joe Burrow. Like there's something there with that kid. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but you know, he look, I respect the quarterback who ain't afraid to make a mistake and is more confident than he should be in his arm. Because those are the guys who can make some plays sometimes because they believe they can do it. And you got Drew Aller. I got day 3, Drew Aller, right? Drew Aller, Luke Altimer, Sam Levitt, Rocco Beck. Aiden Childs, I have dropping into 2027. I think there's a real conversation of if Lenore Sellis is going to drop into 2027 at this point.
I think you should, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Nico Amalivia is going to be 2027. DJ Lagway, obviously. Dylan Raiola. Shout out to Arch Manning. Who, look, man, I feel so bad for Arch Manning and Shador Sanders because the amount of conversation about them is just ridiculous. Like,
yeah, it should have never happened. And Arch is 100% gonna. He's not coming out this year.
Yeah,
he's waiting
for sure. No doubt about it.
Yeah. He might be 2028 for real. Like,
look, he beat Oklahoma.
He did. He beat Oklahoma.
Fuck out of Oklahoma. Yeah, because
I think Arch
there, right?
I think Arch is talented too, but he ain't ready.
His last name is Manning, so people are just pressing that timeline up on him. But if his last name was like Arch Inglewood or whatever the fuck, you know, like I think people will just be like, oh, he looks like a regular college quarterback.
Yeah, he needs time before he's ready.
Yeah, he definitely needs a senior year. Drake Lindsay is also an interesting one, but that's definitely 2027. He's not even eligible this year. But that's where we are with the class. And look, I've seen people post this, and I just have to say, because some people have asked me this, should the Browns wait to get a quarterback until they figure out offensive line and wide receiver? And my response is simple. It is so rare that you get an early first round pick and a chance to draft a quarterback that you really like. You got to take the quarterback If you're in that situation, I don't give a fuck what else is going on with the team. You take the quarterback. You might be able to, you might decide I'm going to hide them until I get the offensive line fixed. But what you don't want to do is say, like, imagine if the Bengals were like, hey, we're fucked up right now. We're going to draft the offensive tackle. We're going to trade back and draft offensive linemen and wide receivers instead of taking Joe Burrow. They feel like the biggest fucking idiots in the world, right? Like, basically, the conversation of should we draft other positions before we draft quarterback, if this is a draft where you are in love with the quarterback. If you're not in love with the quarterback, then don't do it. That's always my advice. Don't do it. Not in the first round. Don't do it, right? But if you're in love with the quarterback and you have the opportunity to take him, you take him. You know, because not taking him is the equivalent of when they be running end of rounds on 3rd and 1. It's too cute. Like, you just get the first down, right? Get the yardage. That's really what you need to do with the quarterback position. If there's a guy there, if you are a Fernando Mendoza guy and the Browns have Fernando Mendoza right in their grasp, just fucking draft him. It's really that simple. Same thing with Ty Simpson, Dante Moore, whoever it is that you fancy in this class. If one of those guys are there and you think you could take them, you feel really good about them, just take them. I don't care what you got on the roster. I don't care what's going on. The Packers drafted Aaron Rodgers when they had Brett Favre and then doubled back around and took Jordan Love. Do they regret a single goddamn thing?
No. How you could do it, to be honest.
Yeah. Take the court. If there is somebody there in the first round, you're like, yeah, I want to get him. Like, as much shit as I'll give like the Saints for drafting Tyler Shuck and pick 40, I don't really give the Giants that much shit for taking Jackson Dart at pick 18. Was it pick 18 or pick 20 something? I don't know.
It was like pick 25.
Pick 25. And the reason I don't give him shit for it is I'm not a big Jackson Dart guy. But if you are that big of a Jackson Dart guy, take him in the fucking first round. Like, just if you really believe in the guy, take the guy in the first round. I have no problem with that, right? And I don't care what's going on with your roster, what other holes you need to fix. Get the quarterback. Because if you decide to pass on the chance to get a quarterback, and then you finally fix everything else with the roster, and now you're ready to take a quarterback, guess what? You're not going to be in position to take a quarterback. You're going to be playing Kirk Cousins with a bomb roster. You're going to be doing the same shit the Browns been doing. Okay? Like, it's a recipe to be this bad in 3 years. Okay? Like, that's all it is. Get the fucking quarterback right. That's the first thing. You get the quarterback right, you got a chance to fix everything else. Look, Joe Burrow got to the Bengals and they were ass. And then 2 years later, they were in the Super Bowl. They ain't even fixed them problems. Offensive line was still dookie. Okay, like, but they got
offensive line still sucks too.
Yeah, or they got Joe Burrow, some wide receivers. It was on. Okay, like, get the quarterback. Get the quarterback is my point. Because I'm seeing people get like the cold feet, being scared. Oh, our offensive line going to ruin the guy. You can't ruin great quarterbacks. Like, I'm convinced that like you can ruin mid tier guys. You can ruin a guy like Dylan Gabriel. If a guy is supposed to be that dude, you're not ruining Lamar Jackson. You might take longer to get there, but you're going to get there, right? We gave Brian Dable all the credit in the world for Josh Allen. He ain't a genius. He was just there, okay? Like all these guys who have gotten jobs because of the success of great quarterbacks haven't replicated that success, because great quarterbacks are great because they're great. And that's why they're rare, and that's why you take them in the first round every time.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things with the Browns where it's like, and so much of this is going to be dependent on where they're actually picking, as far as like strategy in the draft. If they're high enough to take, if they're picking high enough to take a quarterback, and Mendoza is there, I think they would take Mendoza personally.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see, because it's probably not gonna be the same coach. But like,
if it's the same general manager, I'd probably see AP taking Mendoza regardless.
Yeah,
to be honest, maybe they prefer Ty Simpson or whatever, but we'll see. But if they're picking high enough to actually take a quarterback, I think they're going to take a quarterback. What's going to be interesting is if they're not picking that high, like what's the pivot? Or like if they end up with the fucking 6th pick in the draft.
What pick are
and
they?
Every 2. But if they beat the Dolphins, I think they're like outside of the top 6. Something like that.
We'll see. It's so early. Draft position. We'll see. Let's see how we play against the fucking Dolphins first. But yeah, look, we're real close to having that conversation about Mendoza and Simpson. I'm telling you right now, we are real close to having a conversation where we need to look at each other and say, "Hey, bro, it's time to do what needs to be done." And I'm not usually an advocate for it, but the damage of taking has already set foot in this locker room. It's already infected us, and it's looking like one of these two gonna be good.
Got to do what you got to do.
Hey, and if you have the chance to get them, we might have to see Bailey Zapp, brother, do the thing. Get the Zapp man out there, like, all right, Zapp man, it's your show, buddy. Dylan mysteriously has a hip injury. Or let Shador get out there play like Duke. I don't know if he's gonna look like Duke, but let Shador go out there play like Duke. All right, man, let's give Shador a ride. It might be do what you gotta do time. Because this class looks way better than 2025.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do, what they decide, and also where they end up.
More than I like the top guy in last year's.
It's also interesting to see because, like, I think there's some really good like position players at the top who teams might be like, "No, we taking him," and just like, but it also depends on it. So much of it depends on who actually is picking where. Because if the Jets have the number 1 pick, they're taking a quarterback for sure. Like they're going to take a quarterback.
I did sign Justin Fields to a 2-year deal, but.
They're taking a quarterback.
Let's hope for something stupid. Hey, the Jets could pull a Kellen Winslow. You know what I mean? Like they're not above it. We got
like, would the Saints take the QB?
Hey man, we need Spencer Rattler to keep giving hope.
Like would they take a QB, or would they be like, you know what, man, we good?
They should, but again, it gets real easy to talk yourself into something stupid. Especially when you drafted the thing that you're getting stupid about.
Let me actually like pull up Take-a-thon real quick, so I'm not like. Let me see what we got. What's the draft order right now? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. So yeah, we are 2 right now. If we beat the Dolphins, you're probably at like 7.
Damn, Baltimore.
No. Yeah, because Baltimore's 1-5.
Oh shit.
Miami's 1-5. New Orleans 1-5. Tennessee's 1-5. Okay, so just looking at all the teams who are 1-5 and worse, right?
All right, so who's going to get better that's in this top 10 though? Cincinnati's going to get better.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're going to get Joe Burrow back, and then they'll win at least 6 games.
Is it Joe Burrow out for like 2 more months?
He's going to be out till week 13 or 14, right?
Oh, they might not even let Joe come back by then. That's a lot. For what?
They're going to get to 7 wins though. Like they're probably going to win this week. They're going to get to 7 wins.
I mean, I hope so. It makes our life easier.
Maybe does the bad coach, the coach gets fired, we win 2 games thing, right? But
no, Tennessee's not gonna win it.
Tennessee's probably not going to get that much better. New Orleans is not going to get that much better. Miami could, and when I say get much better, I'm not saying like win 10 games. By the way, I'm saying like get to like 8 wins. They were a playoff team last year. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them this year, but they've started slow. Remember the one year they got beat down in historic fashion by was it the Denver Broncos that beat them down, or were they the ones that beat down the Denver Broncos? Curtis, you meet it.
Oh, damn it. It was the year before they beat down the Denver Broncos, but this year it's not the same, man. They were a lot of previous players were calling out the culture and stuff. They were fighting during preseason camp. They were getting their asses kicked during joint scrimmages. The first game against I think it was the Colts, they looked bad,
Does
literally bad.
Miami take a quarterback? I know they should, but they have a lot of money invested into it.
Well,
they're taking a quarterback. They're taking a quarterback.
Tua
Sure.
has been hilarious, man. He has been too honest in these press conferences. Like,
they would take a quarterback for sure.
You think so?
100%.
What do they do?
How much money do they pay to?
Hey,
who cares?
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I'm saying, like, again, we're looking at this from the outside looking in. You got to try to like look at this through their lens. They paid him a lot of money. They clearly believe in him on some level at the top of this, right? And you're asking everybody at the top of this to give up on something you invested that much money on after 1 year.
I don't know,
Like,
man. He been acting real weird lately.
I don't think they give a fuck about that though. Like, we care about this, but like, do they care about this? Is what we got to ask. And also, like, they're probably going to say to themselves, well, it's Mike McDaniel. Let's get Mike McDaniel out here. Let's get somebody else here. Look, they're in the middle. Like, this is the same shit we were in with Deshaun Watson, where everybody else is like, y'all got to give up on that. But we was like, oh, we're going to give it another try and bring in Ken Dorsey. Because we invested too much fucking money to be like, yeah, it's gone. Like, if the Browns had to stick with Deshaun Watson for 3 years after giving him that contract, they got to at least stick 2. Like, they can't just give up on Tua now.
Listen, that works out for us.
Yeah, so I don't know if they draft a quarterback. Baltimore, definitely going to get better, right? Baltimore is not going to have a top 5 pick in this draft.
No, they're not going to have a top 5 pick.
They might win the division. But
it would be funny. It would be funny if they went from 1-5 to winning the division, though. Like, that would be hilarious.
It's very possible in my mind, if I'm being honest with you. The Jets, Cleveland, probably not going to leave this top 10 conversation anytime soon. I think maybe Baltimore, maybe Miami can leave the top 10 conversation. New Orleans is here to stay. Tennessee is here to stay. Cincinnati's probably going to leave it. I think the Raiders are probably going to leave the top 10 conversation too as well. I think
who's replacing him though?
The Giants.
Okay, I mean, I didn't think the Giants. I didn't think the Giants were not going to be in the top 10.
The Giants, the Cardinals, the Panthers. The Panthers are 3-3 right now.
I'm watching the Panthers, man. I'm watching the Panthers to see if they're going to do the thing or if they're going to stay where they're at.
The Panthers are going to be in that top 10 conversation.
So the Panthers wouldn't take a quarterback.
They're not that good.
Tennessee wouldn't take a quarterback. Vegas would take a quarterback. I'm pretty positive. They would take a quarterback for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Vegas is going to get in the top 5.
Yeah, they would take a quarterback. New Orleans, I think would take a quarterback.
New Orleans is a maybe. Miami is a maybe. Tennessee is a no. It's just us and the Jets, really, that are like for sure.
Yeah, the Jets and the Browns for sure that would take a quarterback.
That's okay. There's 2 of them.
I'm just making sure. Vegas, like, it also just depends because like there's some teams in here that I think if they were bad enough they would do it, but like obviously like Washington wouldn't take one. If they end up being bad, if Chicago ends up being bad, they're obviously not going to take one. If Dallas was bad, would they?
Maybe.
Would they try to get a jump on replacing Dak?
And they've been bringing in young quarterback projects behind Dak Prescott for a few years, which is the telltale sign that they want to upgrade.
Caleb said Ruben Bain to Baltimore. I could see that for sure. Or Arvell Reese, one of the two.
Baltimore is not going. They're going to finish this. They're going to pick like 23rd in the draft. They are not going to be anywhere near the top 5 of this. Do not look. I know Browns fans are trying to fool themselves into this. They're not going to be that bad. Lamar's going to come back. Their schedule is not that difficult. I know somebody, my friend Ace was trying to convince me, oh man, but the Ravens got to play the Bears. And that's when I knew that the Ravens are going to make a comeback. I'm like, oh, we trying to tell ourselves the Bears are better than the Ravens? I understand the Ravens have problems, but they can fix those problems.
Yeah, like it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
It really is.
Tampa Bay, Indianapolis are going to cool down eventually too, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way that's the one seed of both conferences, right? I mean, Tampa Bay is believable. They've been playing really good football. The Indianapolis thing, I just cannot believe. Like, it's going to last the whole season.
I think the Colts are going to win their division though.
Maybe.
No, I think they're definitely going to win that division, which helps us, to be honest.
Every year at this point, we're convinced somebody else is winning the South, and then it ends up being Houston.
No, I think Houston's done. I don't think they're going to win it this year.
I'm not counting them out. Anything's possible. I think everybody's just not that good this year.
I don't know, man. That O-line is bad.
That O-line is bad. That O-line's bad.
Yeah, I get you. They have flaws for sure. I'm just saying. I don't think that this whole Daniel Jones thing's last. And I just watch the Jaguars play every Sunday, and I'm like, that's not gonna last the whole season.
You waiting for the shoe to drop? You like me? You like me?
Dropping for sure in the AFC South. Like what? Who else is in the AFC South? The Dolphins,
the Titans,
Jags, Titans, Colts, Jags, Titans, Colts, Texans.
Yeah, and the Titans, like, they're terrible, but like they're probably gonna play a little better now they fired their coach.
I'm looking at the Jags schedule, man. Looking at the Jags schedule, it's some games they can lose. There's some games they definitely gonna win. Like they're probably gonna lose to the Rams. They're gonna beat the Raiders because if the Raiders are bad, they're gonna beat the Raiders.
Jacksonville is not good enough to where I could just give them wins, man. I'm sorry, they're just not there for me. Like they're
better than the Raiders.
Yeah, but the Raiders are still good enough to snipe them. If the Browns can beat the fucking Packers, then the Raiders can definitely beat the Jags.
We'll see.
Like Jacksonville's just not that good.
And they play the Texans again.
They lost to Jake Browning, Kobe.
They did. They did.
In the last 2 years, this core has taken L's to Jake Browning and Deshaun Watson.
Every time your cat pops on the screen, I'm reminded that you have a cat.
Oh yeah, let me get her up out of here. But yeah, it's hey, come on, girl. Hopefully, I don't get canceled for picking up my cat. You know, people be getting mad about all kind of shit.
I love how cat. You saw what?
I saw one streamer get like canceled by like people on Twitter because they thought he shocked his dog or some shit like that. I was like, you just don't like this guy, right? Like that has to be what this is about, right? Like there's no way.
My favorite thing about cats is how they just think they run the place no matter what.
No, they don't give a fuck about nothing.
It's just like, hey.
You learn a lot about working with people, working with cats. Like it is about negotiating with them. It is not about dictating anything. But yeah. Where we at? We had super chats. Let's go to super chats.
Yeah. You gotta get out here like 4:30, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we can get by these. Plus, I gotta get something. Gotta get my controller fixed again.
Get your controller fixed.
You smashing your controller?
Man, no, it's like no, it's just like the right trigger is stuck and I can't get unstuck. So
you get mad, Curtis? What's going on?
No, I didn't get mad. I decided to hop on, the game last night, play some Tekken.
Curtis ass at Ultimate Team.
I don't even play Ultimate Team. I just want to play Tekken for a little bit. And I got swept. Not once, but twice. I'm like, I'm watching this game. I might have to play something else.
That's like the black That's like the Black American video game pastime is fucking Tekken. Like, you know how many black people just be playing Tekken?
Tekken and Street Fighter.
Specifically Tekken. Like, everybody plays Street Fighter. But you go to a Tekken, I saw a video of a Tekken tournament. It was all like brown.
Yeah, all black people.
What is it like to be the white dude at the Tekken tournament? I don't know.
The white dude at the Tekken tournament.
You ever watch one of those Tekken tournaments? I'm like, yo, bro, like, do we dominate this one? Like, this us.
We dominating this.
Yeah, Tekken tag tournament with triple platinum in the black neighborhoods of America. Like, that's where it started. You get Tekken tag tournament for $15 back in the day, new. Y'all remember that?
I think I still got it. I gotta check. I gotta ask my
Hell,
dad.
shit, bro. You used to play the fuck out that. Like, I didn't even like fighting games. I would play Tekken Tag Tournament. I just felt the ancestors calling me to play it.
Okay. Super chats, please.
Ray Rag says Tomlin has made a career taking advantage of the Bronson competition. You think he really cares? No.
Honestly, if Mike Tomlin wants you to fire Andrew Barry, you should probably keep him.
Yeah, 100%.
Biggest CIA operation of all time. Like for you to be like, well, Mike Tomlin don't think we should keep him. You mean the guy who coaches the fucking rival? Like,
yeah, man, he needs to get rid of him.
They need to get fitter. Wait, what the fuck do you think Mike Tomlin's goals are?
This is from Mike Rodriguez. Stefanski versus McDaniel. Loser of Sunday's games gets automatically fired and cannot attend the post-game press conference. Just keep walking.
Loser runs the Browns off. The loser or winner of this game is probably going to run the Browns offense next year. We're gonna have Brian Flores in here with nerdy dude running the offense. What you got, Mike?
Jesus.
We're gonna have an all black coaching staff.
Oh man. Anyway.
Did y'all forget?
Hey, that one is like that. Oh man, we got an all black coaching staff tweet I sent out. It's gonna cause so much chaos.
No, somebody was making fun of Mike Tirico once. I forget who it was, but it was like Mike Tirico gonna be out there talking about protests like we gotta do better. Like, I can't believe that we do this to people in this country. And it's like, Mike, who's we? Like,
you know, he talking about the Italians.
Yeah. We gotta stand together with our black brothers and sisters. Like, we looking at Mike Tirico like, Mike.
Okay, Mike. Okay.
That's gonna be Mike McDaniel, like, yeah, you know, I gotta stand up for my fellow brothers and sisters. You gonna be like, who are you related to?
Says the Ravens job might be opening and people think the great Candace can't see what we all can and will choose Cleveland over Lamar Jackson. I hate the Ravens. I'll choose 100 times out of 100.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not getting the top candidate. Joe Burrow in Cincinnati might open up. That's a better job, right? The Ravens job, if that opens up, I mean, that's DJ. People might quit their job to get that job. Like, you might see a Doc Rivers happen where it's like, yeah, just trade me. Just trade me.
Oh Lord,
I can't do it here. Kyle Shanahan has had enough. I'm gonna go to Baltimore.
Oh man!
Imagine Kyle Shanahan leaving somebody with Brock Purdy and half his elbow. Like, peace. Like, here's the second round pick. Like,
all right, this is from Pink Bunny ENT. Do we hope Miami keeps burning and try to get Mike Daniels? Mike needs a break. He looks like he's tired. That looks like a man
Hey,
defeated.
Curtis been serious about this because he'd be like, "Hey, man, I think Mike need a break, bro. I don't think he need to coach."
He looked like
He
you ever
doesn't
see
need to
that
be head
one?
coach.
Yeah, you ever see that one guy on campus that you know is high energy and things like that, and then a couple weeks go by, he looks like, "Hey, man, I just don't got today." Yeah, like you need a break.
You need to
need a
go from
break.
18 credit hours to 14, my brother. That's what you need to do. You need to drop about 2 classes. Like, I don't know why you try to take Spanish and Latin in the same fucking semester, but you need to split. Like, just go see that guidance counselor, brother. Like,
Go see the
hey, you ain't never had to give that advice to one of your homeboys? Like, you need to go see the guidance counselor, bro. Like, it's okay if you graduate at 5. Like, maybe take a summer class. Like, it's fine.
This is from Dragon the Abandoner. It's February 2027. Kevin Stefanski is lifting his first Super Bowl trophy as head coach of the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh God! Why would you say that?
Ooh, it's gonna be the old Browns. It's him and David and Joku. Hey, that's gonna be funny if Kevin get a job somewhere else and we see the Kevin Stefanski guys start to gravitate over there. Like, oh, look, that's where Denzel Ward's gonna finish his career out. Like, we find out he didn't lose the locker room. Like, what the fuck? That's the trade to Baltimore. Like, yeah, that'd be hilarious if like he essentially does it with this core. Like Wyatt Teller over there. Like, you know he ain't gonna give up on Wyatt.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That would make me give up. That's what I'm like. All right.
Hey, yo, imagine if like Kevin Stefanski's doing that with the Ravens, and then the other team is Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay. You like, ooh, which kind of misery do I root for?
100% Kevin. 100%.
It was like, all right, I'm just gonna hope they cancel it this year.
Oh man. This is from Ski Slope Logan. Stop talking shit about my city, Springfield.
Our bad, Logan. We ain't know. We ain't know. We ain't know, bro. We ain't know.
The vibe ain't mellow. Okay, Springfield.
We don't want no problems. We don't want to get banned from anywhere.
Yeah, we don't want to have no fly zone throughout spring. I don't want to check in if I go to Springfield, you know.
I'm already banned from
I'm joking, but Springfield is dangerous. Like, they do get busy in Springfield, but like, I would never be there voluntarily. Like, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to go through y'all 2 drive-through, brew through, gas station, convenience store things that y'all got there. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't
know. That's the official sign of knowing you're in fucking Ohio and not in Cleveland anymore. When you see a fucking brew through, you're in Ohio, buddy.
It's time to be worried.
You're in Mississippi, basically. You see nothing but that goddamn Baskin Robbins.
Roll your windows up, lock your doors.
That do-rag off, they pulling you over, son. Like,
turn that music down.
Turn that music down. This nigga plays.
Welcome to the South, buddy.
You might as well be in Mississippi, my brother.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Don't nothing say you in Ohio like a goddamn Baskin Robbins. They don't put that shit anywhere where there's a lot of people. Like, Dairy Queen and Baskin Robbins. You ever see that around people? Like,
oh man. What's the next one, Curtis?
Ray Rags. Look, DW4 was horrible, but it's not look better with Kevin calling plays with anyone else. Are we sure it was all him anymore. I hate him. Not sure anymore. I'm not saying we need
Nah,
Deshaun
man, we've
ever
seen
again.
no.
We see enough. The tape backs it up. It was all him.
Look, I am 1,000% fine if Deshaun Watson rejuvenates his career somewhere else. Okay, like,
Oh yeah, if we lose out on that, cool.
I'm good. I've seen enough. I know I'm good on that. I'm sorry. Okay,
We're good on that. We're
yeah,
good.
we are okay. You know, it'd be funny if like the Browns fired Kevin and somebody just mentioned it, and then like the Titans immediately hired Kevin Stefanski. Which is
Bill Callahan comes back immediately.
Go back, Bill. Got a new one.
Oh man, that would be funny.
Hires
That
Brian to do the fucking offensive coordinator. They gonna be pissed.
Oh man. Okay. Listen.
All right. This is
The
from.
Stefanski offense is something that's gonna be fascinating to watch. If he figures it fucking out, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm like, God damn it, Kevin. Like,
Remember, that's what they wanted to be the QB.
mm-hmm.
This is from Soul Train. He says, "I don't know why I had hope because their TC went harder. I don't know what he's referring to.
Training camp.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool, but I don't think it was going to matter.
I think once they missed that field goal in the Cincinnati game, everything positive that you built in training camp just went out the window. I think if you make that field goal, maybe we got a chance to carry some of that shit over. Once you miss that field goal, boy, I feel different.
Yeah.
Hey, but he bounced back against Green Bay.
And then Andre Smith's been 8 or 9 for field goals since then.
He's been fucking automatic. That's the hilarious part.
Like, God damn it, bro. You could hit that one for me. You could hit that one from 36 yards away.
You could have missed one of them 50-yarders in this fucking game. It didn't matter.
Yeah, bro. I just needed you to make one.
You want to go 3 for 3 this week?
Come on, man.
This is from
You making 2 55-yarders on a shitty field, but you missed the goddamn 36-yard field goal on perfect grass and no wind. He cracks me the fuck up, man.
This team, bro, it'll drive you insane. It really will.
Be like that. My autistic kid said, "My college football coach came into the locker room after a loss and screamed at us, 'You have to play like you are going to lose something. Play like someone is going to take your job, like someone trying to take your wife.'"
See, look, man.
At the end, he had me until the end. He had me until that. I was like, whoa.
It's like sometimes people get in the moment, they don't know when to stop. Right? Jameis Winston, y'all remember that story Gerald McCoy told?
Yes.
This kind of game where you gotta just show 'em, okay?
Sometimes you gotta show them.
Sometimes you just gotta pull it out and show him. Jameis Winston, of all people, saying that is insane. By the way, insane. He's the absolute last person that ever needs to say anything along those lines.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro.
You never need to refer to indecently exposing yourself, sir. You have cases.
Football locker room is insane, man.
How the man who prayed aloud and say that? That's the amazing contradiction of Jameis Winston. He is so into the Bible, and then he'll say something like, "Hey, man, sometimes you gotta." Okay, like,
you know, I could take that to a different place as far as like what ultra religious people have done.
You
But you know what? I'd rather not do that.
We probably not gonna go there.
No, we're definitely not gonna go there. We'll get in trouble, I'm sure, somehow.
Yeah, let's get to the next super chat, man. Curtis, I need you to hit that check down more often. You see us go off the rails. Just start reading the chat. Just start reading the next super chat. Just move us on, man. Like you have the authority to do that.
Oh my God. Dragon the Abandoner says, "I'm not a cap nerd. If they were willing to trade Myles, is there no way for them to lessen the dead cap hit?"
No, there's not.
No, there's not. They're not trading him, but he signed the contract. He's here, so
I think he has I think it's over 70 million this year, over 90 million next year. I think is what it is, and that's before any more restructures. And I'll be honest with you, they might restructure him again. So like,
no. You keep Myles. The thing is you just can't keep Myles as the voice of the team.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even want him doing post game. Talking post game. Just go home, man.
I'm gonna drop a 2010s WWE reference here because that's the WWE I know. There was a time and day where WWE really wanted the guy to be Randy Orton. But Randy Orton, I don't know if you know about, like, y'all know the happy Randy Orton, the old Randy Orton. Y'all don't know fails multiple drug tests Randy Orton, right? Like, that was when Randy Orton was in his popping on the drug test era. And they had to decide, hey, dog, Randy Orton's great. He's a generational talent. Do we make him the leader? No. They went with John Cena, right? They put it all behind John Cena. Randy Orton's still great. Legend killer. Hall of Famer. Every time y'all see Randy Orton, I'll be seeing y'all on Twitter. Y'all happy as fuck to see Randy, right? You know, oh, Randy, RKO, yeah. He a little chubby now, you know, but it's still Randy. That's what you could do with Myles. Myles could be Randy, but he can't be John. He's not John Cena. He can't do it. He can't be the main guy. We need somebody else to give the hustle, loyalty, respect speeches because Randy ain't doing that shit, okay? Don't be you cut Randy, but you keep Randy. You just can't let Randy be in charge. Okay, like,
oh yeah, we might have to clip the Myles Garrett as Randy Orton.
Look,
we might have to clip that one for real.
Randy Orton still go out there and give you a great match because he's great, but Randy wasn't about to give you good effort at every house show. Like, Randy was not going to lead a positive locker room environment.
Oh man,
you just got to let Randy be Randy, and that's what we got to let with Myles. Just let Myles be Myles. If he get a little bitch fit there in the middle of the season, all right, Myles, shut up. Like, be mad for like 10 minutes. He not in charge though. Like, let's bring out Carson Schlesinger to tell us about hustle, loyalty, and respect. Okay. Schlesinger and JOK doing the meme. That's what I need. I need JOK to get the back. Every time they get a big play, they just shake hands and go, "You son of a bitch."
You son of a bitch is crazy.
Like, it's the meme from Predator.
Just over here like, love that fucking guy.
Go bring the world together.
Like, Captain America and the Black Panther, man. We got
okay. With Mason Graham in there is the Hulk. No, honest to God, that's Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is the Hulk. You know how they just let the Hulk do whatever the fuck the Hulk want to do? Hulk last movie was on a fucking planet with Thor. That don't make no fucking sense, but it's the Hulk, so you just let it slide. That's Myles. Just let him do. He want to go into a plane and fly himself into a different dimension. Let him do that. Okay? Like, let the Hulk be the Hulk, right? But you ain't got the Hulk out here giving the rally speech. Okay?
You said we just gotta let the Hulk do his thing. He'll be there when we need him.
Yeah. He'll show up. Same thing with Denzel. That's Thor, right? Okay. Oh, Denzel's here. Cool. We're good. All right. Let's go fight fucking Ultron. Okay. Like, Captain America, get us started, baby.
Oh man, I could do a One Piece reference, but I'm not going to.
What you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say you're not gonna know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it.
Let's go ahead.
I was about to say Myles might be Zoro. Since you don't know.
Hey man, that's accurate. That is accurate.
He's Zoro, and this is what you need to understand about Zoro. Zoro, literally, he's never there. He's never there at any point except when they need him to be there. That is the only time he pulls up. And low key, he's the most beloved character in the show. even more than Luffy, who's the main character.
We don't need Myles to be involved with the long-term planning of the team. We just need to call Myles when it's time to kick some ass. All right, Myles, it's time. Okay.
Go kill the quarterback, please. Thanks.
Go fuck him up. Right. There you go. You know what I mean? Hey, a lot of great edge rushers live like that, by the way. James Harrison, right? Ain't nobody ever complained about him. He was out there just call me when it's time to whip some ass. Don't ask me about nothing else. Okay? That's what we need to. Miles gonna be out there in this fucking Batmobile, driving 200 miles per hour to a fight, ready to whip some ass. That's all we need. Right? Don't need him setting the example though. No. He do something everybody else can't do. Okay,
yeah, you just be you.
You know,
we'll worry about everything.
In America over there, you know, he was a walk-on at UCLA, right? Like he earned everything that he got. Like you gotta go ahead, go with him. You know, JOK fought back from a career-ending injury. Those are the guys that you need to lead the locker room that have what you need. You just need Miles in there to break some walls. Okay,
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
He's Randy Orton. He's Zoro from One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Stop
asking this man to lead the group text. He ain't got it.
Okay? He ain't got it, bro. He don't want to do that. He don't want to do that. Stop trying to force it.
The more we force it, the worse the outcome ends. I think we just got to give up on it.
Yeah, please find a leader of this defense in the next year, please. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. I need Carson Wentz to get a nice little mic'd up moment. We need to be tough. Like, I don't know what you don't even gotta say nothing impressive. That's the thing. You just gotta say something. Like, and you gotta have the right energy behind it. And then you know what really helps? Just make a play. Make a play afterwards. And then let people remember that you was talking shit before.
That's all we need. That's
That's what I said we needed to do. Okay, he lead. Like, that's it. He did get a pass breakup. Fuck, I work harder. This is really what it is like.
Anyway, Cam's cut-ups. This is another one. Lendoris has to transfer if he returns to school. I mean, maybe.
That Miami bag. Somebody's gonna get that bag.
No. Miami bag. Who could it be? I don't know.
Mario Cristobal, $5 million quarterback sweepstakes, baby. Who's gonna be next year?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If
DJ
Lagway put his name, DJ Lagway could be in there too. Don't gotta go far.
Hey,
don't gotta go far.
I'm Nico Amaliva. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, I'll take a discount.
He been playing better too since they fired their coach.
No, he hasn't been bad all year. He just plays at UCLA and nobody cares.
Some people care. John Rivers cares.
I don't even need to pop over my timeline.
Hey, look at Curtis.
Let's get to the next super chat.
He said John Rivers pissed you off, didn't he?
Let's get to the next super chat.
One day we need to bring JP on to just bully Cole. Okay, like just fuck with Cole the whole show. The way he be trying to troll us. This is non-stop trolling Cole. The problem is we have similar interest. Like we're the Lakers season. Yeah, we need to. When the Lakers are in chaos, we gonna bring everybody on this bench to start pissing Cole off about the Lakers. Like. Man, this is not room for the Lakers to lose. Okay,
that's fucked up. No, that's the one thing I care about.
Can't even be excited when Rui be out there hooping because Cole gonna be happy too.
we got the Lakers next week, next Wednesday.
Man, what LeBron got? LeBron got an old ass injury, don't he?
Sciatica. Old ass. Old ass.
It's time to retire. Has anybody ever missed a game in the NBA because of fucking sciatica?
No.
Bro, that's how the Zach Fox makes up when he be on Abbott. Like my sciatica messing up.
I'm pissed. I'm like, what you mean your fucking sciatica acting up? What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean, LeBron?
Hey, retire, dog.
I can't be dealing with this shit, bro. Sciatica. I gotta worry about this motherfucking sciatica.
Like the crazy thing about it is not just an old ass injury; it's an old black ass injury. Like that is like what? You gonna have to gout? Like is that next? It's crazy.
fuck going on, man? Okay, what's the next question? Sciatica, bro. What the hell?
This is talking about my grandma right now, bro. It's crazy.
Anyway, Forrest Man says Sellers would honestly be doing himself a favor coming out and going mid to late first step top 5 so he can actually not need to be Superman.
Probably. But here's the thing about going in the top 20.
Hold on. Wait. Stop. David Bell retired?
Yeah. That hit, man.
Damn, Kev. That was your guy, too.
Yeah, it makes sense that he retired, though.
Oh, yeah, with that injury? Yeah.
But what was I about to say? What was he even talking about?
I'm talking about Sellers, but I don't know what you.
Oh! Here's the thing about going in. Like everybody assumes, just because you go 20, you're gonna go to a better team. Trade ups do exist. So you could end up going to a shitty team just with less pay.
True.
All right.
Wouldn't guarantee, or the dreaded you slip into the second round.
Another thing that's working against him too is that, like, unfortunately, whether you think it's fair or not, because of what happened with Anthony Richardson, teams are also going to be like, teams might be a little bit like if they think you're a similar project.
Bombs, dog. Like,
yeah, like people might be like, it kind of feels like Anthony Richardson. We ain't trying to deal with that. So.
Let's go to the next one.
All right, this is from Soul Train. He says Fernando Mendoza and CC Mayoga in 2026.
Wouldn't hate it. I like
both,
Francis.
Are they both quarterbacks?
No. CC Mayoga is a tackle from Miami.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He might be a guard, but we'll see.
Guard or tackle, but
we'll have use.
I was like, right guard, right tackle, it don't matter. We can use him
wherever you land.
Also, he probably the most, wouldn't say drippiest when it comes to offensive lineman, but me and Q know about this, but he need to change that face mask a little bit because he got the wide receiver.
He need to change that face mask too.
That's bothering me, man. Like, you got a kicker face mask on. Like, you gotta get rid of it.
If he be on there, he talked like Tony Khan. That bothers me too. You would I would like to thank God and Jesus Christ, my Savior. I'm like, oh my God, boy, you need to slow it down, brother. Like,
he'll get the media training. He'll be all right.
Nah, yeah, I mean, I just feel like that's how he talk. Imagine that after a loss. I need to be better. I need to throw the passes better. He was like, oh my God, we could.
This is from Ski Slope Logan. Just mentioned Lima. That place sucks.
Ooh, my brother used to live in Lima. That is fucking hot garbage over there. Woo.
He was over there for a job.
I don't want to put his business out there, but he was over there.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah. He was over there for a while. And I remember visiting him. It being like, yeah, man, this place, the McDonald's is the fucking place to be here, isn't it? This fucking place sucks. Also went, because Ohio Northern over there, right?
I think so.
Yeah, my cousin, he was getting recruited by them. He did a visit over there. And the campus was nice, but I just remember being like, I ain't gonna be in no goddamn Lima, though. That's crazy. Like, Lima? Ugh. That shit sucks.
All right. This is from Dragon the Abandoner. And we got one more after that. Get Carson on a step team to learn intro dance. I don't
need Carson Schwarzenegger to be that kind of white guy.
No.
Oh, he wasn't doing the Ray Lewis before
Nah, I don't need that.
Oh man, he gotta play so well for me to be okay with that.
I just need him to say, look at your brother's eyes and ask if you believe in him, that kind of shit, you know, like.
No, what if you want to get the dance going?
When has that ever been successful for somebody? Messenger. Who's the dancing white guy you take seriously?
Nah, he's got to be Luke Kuechly. Sorry.
I'm gonna need you in there to talk about hustle, loyalty, and respect. Hit that John Cena, baby. Okay. You know he could pull off a salute.
Oh yeah, he can 100. Hey, no, he gotta find out where the flag is in the stadium and just be like,
don't do too much. Don't do too much now, right? You know.
No, you know, a section of the fan base gonna eat that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need that now, right? Like, don't go too far into it. But you know.
No, Sean said Carson got to give us the Batista entrance. Yes.
Yeah, now that's the kind of white dude I can go with.
Yeah, right? That's the kind of guy I can get behind.
I can get behind right there. You go out there like crazy white dude. Yeah, bro. Like Jackson Dart, that is fueling the fucking Giants right now. Look at them crazy white people. like Cam Scatterboo out here hitting his head to the wall before the game starts. You're like, I guess I got to get turned up. That's what he on. Like, fuck. Like,
hey, him going full Kevin Garnett is crazy. Though.
Look,
Cole would get this. Yeah, Cole would get this reference. He is Inosuke from Demon Slayer. Like that is literally him.
100%.
Unhinged.
100%. Unhinged.
Hey. You need an unhinged. The Browns need an unhinged guy, right? I think that's quit shot, right? Like,
no, you need at least one unhinged guy on both ends of the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need a crazy person.
You need a crazy person on defense and a crazy person on offense.
You need a crazy person, right? We need somebody who don't give a fuck about their future. Right? Like on each side of the ball. Like you need somebody who's like, yeah, this all I'm doing. Don't give a fuck about nothing. They're not trying to get a career after this. Nah, fuck that. Crash out. Right?
Yeah, I need somebody who is not afraid of CTE. That's what I need.
So we need some crash outs on the team.
Yeah, we need some crash outs.
I saw Quinshon Judkins run the ball for 10 yards and sprint 10 more yards into a linebacker's face and say, you ain't gonna do shit to me, you pussy, and then run back to the sideline. Yeah, we got one on the offensive side.
We got one on the offense, and we need one on defense.
We need somebody who's like, you know what? Hey, Ronnie Hickman, undrafted guy, that's supposed to be you. Okay, like that's where you get it from. We need a crazy person. Aiden Huntington, this your role, right? I would need you to start barking and shit. Like man, fuck that shit. Like this is okay. He's crazy. Let's line up on time. Like, look, that shit work. That shit work. They got craziness running that shit in New York. It's working for them right now, at least, because like Cam Scatterboo, crazy motherfucker. Okay, like.
Our last one is from Autistic Kid. Cole, you seen the new Chainsaw Man movie?
Yes, I have seen.
Never
go full period. Yeah, don't go full period. Yes, I have seen the Chainsaw Man. We are definitely going to see the Chainsaw Man.
Insane.
Hey, it's crazy. Don't think he's wrong.
No, don't.
I don't think. Oh man,
But to answer that question, yeah, he's seeing it, and so am I. It will be very interesting to see the crowd for that movie. I'm kind of a little concerned, but you know,
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Huge Chainsaw Man is one of those animes that you would complain about for like 24 hours straight, for sure.
Yes, you will find you would nitpick about everything. You would hate the main character so much.
It's fucking called Chainsaw Man.
Listen.
The idea that I would go into something that's called Chainsaw Man and have any expectations is absurd.
I'm telling you.
Chainsaw Man.
I'm telling you.
Third grader makes up. Chainsaw Man.
I'm telling you right now, you would have complaints, and I wouldn't be able to complain about the complaints. I would be like
the complaints are very valid about
very
the main
valid.
character.
Yeah,
the main character makes you question life.
I've ever watched a chunk of has been valid. Every single one of these complaints have been valid. Once have I said something where you didn't at one point go, well, yeah, that's just part of the genre. Like,
no, they take it way too far. It's way too far,
man.
It's way too far.
You don't have
One
to
of the
worry.
episodes will have you disgusted by the way that man was acting. I'm telling you that right now.
I ain't never get there.
He's never gonna watch it, but me and Curtis are.
Chainsaw Man is crazy.
It's fire too. No, I went out for my birthday and I went to a bar, and one of the bartenders actually had a Chainsaw Man shirt on. I was like, "Yeah, your shirt's fire." He's like, "Yeah, I can't wait for the movie to come out." I was like, "Yeah." Oh man.
Yeah, we need that kind of energy like that on the team. We need somebody. That's kind of what I liked about Abdul Carter, Crash Out. Right? Like, that's the kind of energy Abdul Carter brought. Remember, he was crashing out in Instagram comments.
Yes.
He also be able to boot, man. We can't remember that.
Hey, look, no, you telling me right now we don't need some beat up the boot man energy on that defense?
Listen, he's good.
Hey, look, Abdul Carter. Here's the thing I like about Abdul. I genuinely think that man is bold enough to be like, I don't know, Miles. I feel like you've been bullshitting. I got more pressures than you. And I feel like we need that kind of energy right now, you know? People walk around like they shit don't stink. It smells wretched in that locker room. We good on super chats? We caught up with all of them?
Yeah, we got them all.
All right, man. Cole, wrap up the show. Every time I do, it'll go on longer than it need to.
Oh, you said wrap up the show?
You in charge of the wrap up. I have lost that responsibility.
Everything, yeah, because you'd be like, okay, it's like, all right, Shaw, and then we talk about something
like black people try to lead the function. It just be going on. All right, y'all. Then we out in the parking lot fucking talking. It goes on an extra hour. You got to be in charge of this. This is what we need a white dude on the show for. Okay,
Oh God. But hey, salute to everybody who super chatted. I just want to make sure I shout out all of y'all real quick. Akalon, the homie. I know you couldn't watch live, but we hope you're entertained when you do watch.
Yeah, replay game.
Yeah. G-Sheed 999, Ray Rags, of course, the homie, Sammy Football, Dragon the Abandoner, Cavs Cut Ups, Brandon Boyne Peterson. Feel like that's a new one. Shout out to Brandon. Mike C. Rodriguez, Pink Bunny ENT, Skeets Up Logan. We promise we're not gonna say nothing bad about Springfield again. Soul Train, Autistic Kid.
And we promise to never step foot into Springfield.
Force Man 47. Shout out to all of y'all for super chat. We really appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the service workers. Shout out to everybody who works in the medical field.
Hold on, I gotta address this. He said Kevin don't like people with personalities, but I'm like, brother, David Njoku has been here for years.
Years. The biggest personality. The biggest personality. Shout out. Shout out Steel Toe Gang. Shout out to Anime Gang. And shout out to the gamers. Anybody else we need to shout out?
We shout out our hard workers, our truck drivers, our CDLs, our animators. Our
Curtis, who you want to shout out?
Drivers.
Shout Dennis, man.
You said shout out Dennis?
Yeah, shout out Dennis.
Why we giving Dennis a specific shout out, not a post? We're just wondering.
What's wrong with Dennis? No, they can protect our teeth. Make sure our teeth are clean.
Dentist.
Dentist.
Talking about Dennis. I'm like, okay, I fuck with Dennis too.
I'm like, why did you get a personal shout out?
Why is Dennis keeping your teeth clean? That don't make no sense
Yeah, that. Wait, whoa, hold on. Man.
With the dentist. Okay. Shout out to our dentists, dental hygienists, all them out there, keeping people's gums clean and shit, reminding us to floss, encouraging us to buy water picks. Big shout out. You know what I mean? By the way, not a shout out, but a shout out to them people who be at the Target that be trying to get you to sign up for an AT&T plan. You got to be real strong to handle the amount of rejection you handle on a daily basis. You know what I mean? I'll be ignoring you. I'll be looking dead at you motherfuckers sometimes like, no.
No.
I want you to know I heard you and I don't fuck with it. Stop talking to me, right? And I imagine you deal with a lot of assholes like that. So big shout out to them people. Don't talk to me though. Okay.
No, I got to shout the NRG people because those people are persistent. Those people are persistent.
He's got a point. We got to wrap it up. Y'all have a great day. Have an even better night. Peace.